towards like greater society, if that makes sense. Um, uh, are you a eugenist, or do you believe that like the human species shouldn't like continue no more? Or
Hold up, real quick with your words. The world is out overpopulated. There's more people on the planet ever existed. So that need to be the last thing we worried about.
okay, can you show me one sustainable source after 1962 that says that the world is overpopulated? Because people actually
That's
saying the world
stupid.
was overpopulated was a
Hold up.
white
Not
supremacist.
why the debate rules keep
Can
coming
you
on
show
me?
me one to the door to show me the world was overpopulated? Shut the fuck up. Go
Yeah,
away.
it's a white supremacist talking point. If you're curious.
Can you do me what to do technically?
So hold up. Coming into a conversation and say, can you provide a sources and saying when you were fruiting a claim, you're supposed to come with your own sources to like counter the claim. You have none of that. And the thing that's interesting, it doesn't matter. We know for a fact there's never been more than 8 billion human beings on this planet. That's kind of like self-explanatory. If we keep telling the next generation they need to have 2 children per set, then that number's going to continue to grow and grow and grow, and it's not sustainable. You don't need a fucking source to tell you that. That's just common sense. But what's up, Mary Dude?
Still makes no sense. Enjoy the rest of your day, love.
Bye, bitch.
Hey, host. Can I call you Tara?
How you doing? Yeah, that's my name.
Hey, Tara. How you doing?
Hello? Hello?
Try. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, Mary Dude. So you got
You
me
said
to.
Sorry, I didn't know what. This is your panel. I didn't know how you was running things.
No, go ahead. Just go ahead, cause I be doing stuff in the background. I can't supervise y'all the whole time.
All right, thank you. I had a quick question.
Hey, Chanel.
I had a quick question that depends on the answer I give. I was wondering what standpoint that you were coming from on this. Is this a lesbian standpoint, an overpopulation standpoint, personal, or I was just curious on which.
Hold up. Before I answer that, do you agree or disagree with it?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how you're viewing this. That's why I can't answer.
Your initial thought. Do you agree?
My
or
initial
disagree?
thought is I would like to know more. I don't really disagree or agree. That's kind of why I came on here to be educated.
You have to
So
find.
you have no
wait,
initial thought.
You have to find. You want to know what her initial thoughts are, so you could create your own initial thoughts.
No, I
Yeah.
said that I find the way that she like views this subject as interesting and curious. That's why I asked
What do
which
you
standpoint
Thank
that
you,
What do
she
you find
Drika.
views
interesting about it?
that women should stop sleeping with men. That's a very bold statement, and I want to know her science behind it. I want to know her
So hold
facts.
up,
I
real
don't
quick.
disagree
Hold
with it.
up. I don't know where y'all weirdos come from. Clearly you disagree. That's the thing. You clearly disagree. You can't just say why you disagree because you don't want to get locked in a claim. Because you over here trying to win an argument. You're weird. Go. You have
Because
a good
I
day. I don't want to talk to y'all weirdos. I don't know where y'all come from, but I'm not doing that with y'all. I'm not sitting here with a fucking a dictionary and fucking AI in the background trying to make claims up and stuff. Y'all weird. Go create a debate club, dummy. The fuck we having a conversation. Y'all real weird. It's annoying. Lord. Go ahead, East.
Happy Juneteenth to the blacks.
Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth. Yeah, I don't know where the debate bros come from either. They're so boring. Can we make a P1 and P2 and a counter? Shut the fuck up. God, we just want to talk shit on the internet. That's what we want to do. Women should stop sleeping with men. I agree. I think women should stop sleeping with men. And I come from it on a eugenics standpoint. Let's wrap this shit up. We've been here long enough. We got motherfucking holes in the ozone layer, polar bears looking like they smoke. They smoking all of the meth.
Thank you,
Niggas got
Lola.
fucking microplastics in they balls and nuts and semens. We is destroying the
I'm gonna
world.
be
Stop
honest with
sleeping.
you, East. I'm gonna be honest.
Don't be honest with me.
No. Humans just as resilient as Jeremy roaches, and it's always gonna be pockets of people. East, like
I know. They always say,
it's
well,
not going to.
what about the
But
dude
that's
was like,
why.
the dude yesterday in the comments was like, yeah, but human will go extinct in 2 decades. I was like, humanity will go extinct in 20 years? These niggas don't even know what a decade is. But no,
This nigga said I agree except for Ace. Hell no.
and I'm gonna just land on that. But that was what I had to say. I don't want to go too long because then you'll tell me to shut the fuck up.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. With love though. What's up, Drika?
Hey y'all. Hey everybody.
Hey.
Yeah, women definitely should stop sleeping with.
Hi. No.
Y'all be crashed out. Something about my voice must stress y'all out. But yeah, no, women need to stop sleeping with men. And like I said yesterday, to those who missed what I said, the first thing women need to do is, like, nobody asking you to tell all your secrets and like get up and give full confessionals. What'd you say? What's up, Ace?
No, you good.
Okay, nobody's asking y'all to tell full confessionals. One thing about it, you don't have to lay all your shit bare to make a change. That's not a part of shifting. The first thing women need to do is be honest with themselves. Have an honest conversation with yourself. What are you getting out of sleeping with men, especially in the climate we're in where men are misogynistic? So you're not getting nothing out of it. Men don't care if they can get access to you for free, or if they gotta pay $1 million, if they gotta give a fucking leg and an arm and a heart and a kidney, they will. The goal for men is to have access to our bodies and our labor. That's where they get to dominate. So whatever they gotta do to get it, they will. And the more women start being honest about that and think about that, I think more women will be like, fuck it. I'm not giving these niggas no access to me, period, point blank.
I agree. What's up, V?
Hello. I just want to say,
Hold on, real quick. Can y'all tap the screen? We should be past 10K right now. Share the live out and send y'all daily heart memes. Go ahead, V. Hey, Jassy.
oh yeah,
Thank you,
I agree with the prompt, but I think it should be like a little bit reworded. I think in specific, Black women should stop sleeping with men because I'm ready for their population to die out. But that's just my 2 cents, and I'll leave you guys
Good
with
luck with
that.
that,
Have a
because y'all
great day.
fertility rates is dropping. Y'all got too many
Real bad.
microplastics. Good luck with that. Not a recessive gene coming up here. That was insane.
Upset.
What's up, man with no plan? You muted. Now we're gonna move on to the next person. Go ahead, well damn.
Who the fuck turned my shit off? Who turned my shit off?
Go ahead, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Jesse.
I would have to agree with the prompt. Simple fact that I think at this point we need to be focused. So focus on the right things, growth.
Bro, watch what you're saying.
Me?
Hold up. You gotta go. What's up, the Mel?
Yeah, I agree with what's up there. Women should stop sleeping with men. And I feel like, specifically like us as brown women, we should, because I feel like our men have done us a disservice as it relates to just our position, specifically here in America. And, we are really focused on so many different things because of the sake of survival that we get distracted when it comes to them and what they were created for. They try to distract us with that a lot. So
What do you mean what they was created for? What are you talking about?
well, I guess it depends on, one's belief. But for me, just looking at, just without like religion or anything like that, and then just looking at a man and a woman, I mean, my natural sense would tell me that the man is probably there for the sake of strength, for the sake of protection. If we were to get into like a war or something like that, I would lean more towards the man being the one to be the protector.
Yeah, and that's the thing about that is just because if he gonna be a
Said,
protector, that don't mean you have to give your body to him because that's not that wouldn't be the same thing though, right?
wait, can you say it again?
Just because if a man says he's a protector, why you gotta fuck him?
No.
No. I'm not
Well,
saying you
I
saying
agree
that.
with you.
Hold up. I'm not saying you said that. I'm literally was adding on to it. But hold on, let's
Okay,
shorty
but yeah, I
go.
agree with you. No, I
All
agree
right.
with you that there's nothing that says that you have to give your body to them, but based on like the prompt that's here, women should stop sleeping with men. I'm in agreements with that
Oh yeah,
because
no.
I just feel like brown men are intentionally deceiving us when it comes to the realities of just like the world. They won't
Brown
fight the game
men?
of war for us. Yes, brown and black men. Yes, our men. They won't help
Okay,
us.
I understand. Okay, I
They
understand
are,
what you're saying, but
doing.
it's men. Period. That's the thing. It's the men. Period. Like I don't. It's not just brown men.
Yeah, the whites and the
Well,
yellows got to go too, girl.
well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably only like slept probably with like two of the pale skins. But
All
when it
right.
just
Thanks for
comes to
coming
like
up.
brown and black men,
Go ahead, shorty. Y'all niggas fucking weird today.
All right,
I don't even
so
know who you fucking.
I was
You
gonna
can
say
go
I
ahead,
agree.
ma'am.
Okay, I agree with the prompt. Women should definitely stop sleeping with men. Stop sleeping with men of all races because they're all problematic. They only take sex as a joke. They do not take sex seriously or any of the byproducts that come from it. But I think that women are not going to stop sleeping with men because they lack sexual discipline and they also think that they're smarter than men and they can weaponize their sex and their sexuality towards men, but they only end up victims of it themselves. Men rarely end up being the victim. So, yeah, we definitely should put a stop to it
What do
until,
you mean weaponize?
like women will think like, oh, I'm going to put this thing on him and he's going to do everything what I want and it's all going to work out in my favor. And it's not.
I don't think that's true. Because if that's the case, then like women will be more hypersexual then. If they thought they could just do things to get like a lot of the interaction between men and women is through coercion.
It is through coercion. And that's what I'm saying
Yeah,
is that
so
they think that they're
but that's what I'm saying.
different.
If it's coercion, then how can it be her weaponizing her sexuality against him?
Because she's thinking that what he's saying is true. So if he's telling her you're special or you're this or that, she's like, yeah, of course I am. So let me go ahead and give my body to you because I believe what you're saying. But the coercion is lies. So women don't even understand that it's lies. So they believe it and they want to reward them by giving them their bodies because they're buying into it. But in reality,
Yeah, but
a man can
it's
own
not weaponized. That's all I'm saying. It's not a weaponized thing. The women are being victimized. Because and even
exactly.
what you're saying. Yeah, that's
Well,
what I'm
they
saying. The
think that they
weaponized
can.
word
Well,
hold
what I'm
up. The
saying is that they
weaponized
think.
word hold up. No. The weaponized word is incorrect though. If the men are lying, it's not like the women like I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z and making him think something. The man is literally lying to her, victimizing her. So it's not,
Correct.
she's being victimized. So saying
Correct.
weaponized would be the incorrect term.
So the reason why I use the word weaponize is that they have a false sense that they could weaponize it, but in fact you cannot. Is
Yeah,
my
that's what I
point.
said.
So
Yeah, but that weaponize would be the wrong word. Women are not weaponizing their sexuality
no,
against
they're
men at
not. They're
all.
not weaponizing it. They think that they could. Do you
It
understand the
does, hold
difference
on, it
between?
doesn't. I do,
Weaponize
but
weaponize
they're
means
not
to
weaponize
yeah,
anything.
use
Women are
something
like
to
literally. Women are using it to connect. Like women literally think this is an intimate thing, and we connecting.
But the
It's
thing
not
is
being
that they don't
weaponized
know
by
that men
women.
don't. That's not how men connect with us, though. So that's what I'm saying. That it's
but
all
it
a
That's
wouldn't be
why
false sense.
that's why it's weird. Is to say the thing you like they think. No, it's weird. They don't think that. The women literally are not thinking, oh, I'm putting this thing on him and convince him something. The women are being coerced. So
Right.
weaponization isn't no. You're trying to reframe the context of what you said. And the reality is weaponized don't belong here in this conversation.
So what word would you suggest that I use? Because what I'm saying is that,
hold on. I already gave the word, and you being defensive about it.
oh, I must have missed it.
I said the word is victimization. They're being victimized. They're being coerced and taken advantage of. The man is lying to them. The men are
Correct.
like twisting a woman's body, exposing her to different diseases and infections and shit like that.
I agree.
Like
That's why in the
using
initial
her like
statement, I said
hold
they
up,
become a
using like
victim
a
though.
comrade. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The whole thing, it didn't have to be all this. What I'm saying is weaponization is out of place. It doesn't belong in the conversation. In any context, it was incorrect. That
But
was the
did you
pushback.
hear the end of it where I said that
I heard all
become the
of it.
victim? Okay, cool.
No,
That's
no.
all I want to make
I
sure.
heard. I'm telling you, saying that women weaponize their sexuality is incorrect
They don't
and it's
weaponize their
misleading.
sexuality. They think they have the ability to when they do not have the ability to.
I don't know why you keep going to that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the thing is, you said something that was
I get what you're
incorrect.
saying.
Hold up, sir. Hold up, sir.
Of course you get
You
what
said
she's
something that was
saying.
incorrect. I'm giving you pushback, and yeah, that's fine. But
No,
like
I'm
you
receiving your
trying to
pushback, and I understand what you're saying. And you are
go ahead, Manly.
Oh, damn,
Like we
Tara.
can't get past that.
Wow.
We can't get past that motherfucking point. Like what the hell?
Because I
Go
think what
ahead,
it
sir.
is I think what it is that you don't want to acknowledge the fact that it is a possibility that certain women can try to use their sex as a tool for them. You're denouncing that, which is why you're giving her pushback because you don't want to see
Hold
that
on,
as
what you
true.
say? Hold up. I missed what you just said. You gotta start over.
You don't see that as true that there's a possibility that women think that they can use their private area for the benefit of them. You're saying that they're victimized by doing that. That's where the
How
disconnect.
okay, hold on. Instead of you going back to the point that we already was talking about, how about you add something new about like, okay, so if that's the case, you give an
Okay. Well, the
example.
whole idea of this prompt is ridiculous. Women should stop sleeping with men. That's such a broad statement to be said. Like, under which
So you couldn't
context?
give
Because
an
it's like at the
example.
end of the
That's a,
day,
hold up. Hold up. You
yeah.
wanted to
So you
jump
asked
on
me
her
to answer
point
the
and you
prompt
couldn't
and then
give
you
no
stopped
no
me.
no no. That's not what I said. That's literally right. You jumped on her point. I said add something by giving an example.
Oh, by giving an example of her point.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to jump on somebody's point, add some
No,
context. Don't just
I'm not
argue the
jumping
point
to
she
the I'm
made.
not jumping to the point. I'm just saying I comprehend where she's coming from. It seems like you weren't able to.
Sir, no. We had a disagreement. Just because people disagree, don't mean there's a lack of comprehension. That
I
when I
mean,
asked you for
necessarily,
example,
you're
hold up,
disagreeing with the
no.
term that.
When I asked you for an example, and then you started going to the prompt, you lack comprehension. You wasn't comprehending what's going on. If you want to add to somebody's point, add to somebody's point. Just to jump on it and be like, oh, you're not saying anything. We can't
Okay.
go anywhere with that. That's fine. What's up, common sense?
You didn't want to answer her point. You didn't want
I
to.
don't, and I don't have to. Go ahead,
Yeah,
common
so
sense.
I disagree with the prompt. It's like really totally disingenuous, and it's really just hurtful that they hear black women create a prompt like this on a day like this. It's crazy. But the only ones that say stuff like that is black women. You never hear white women talking like this. You never hear Chinese talking like this because they care about their
You literally do hear Chinese women talk like this.
never,
No, you
They're the
don't.
ones that started the 4B movement.
ever. There's only black women, and it's the only reason why you do that because
No, if you
you've
hear
been.
white women say it, you hear black
No, you
women say
don't.
it. The reason
You
why
never hear white
hold
women
on,
saying nothing like
stop
that.
interrupting. You already got past. Asian women, Korean women started an entire movement where they're not sleeping with men, getting married, dating, or having babies, and they call it the 4B movement. White women, who y'all like to triangulate black women against, they're the ones that were very big on the feminism movement and not being sexually active, engaging with men, not wanting to be forced to marry men. So white women been talking about the way not being with their men. Black women have been doing the same thing. These conversations are happening all over the world. The reason why you don't hear Chinese, Latino, Indian, Asian, Pakistani, Arab women speaking like that is because you're not in those communities. However, we are in a community of all women. So we are abreast to all women's conversations.
Thank you,
You are in the
Diamond.
conversations of the barbershop and on TikTok fucking echo chambers. So you don't know what the fuck women are talking about.
Yeah, real
Again,
quick.
I
Hold on,
totally
before. Hold
So
on.
disagree
so
with
you would know
what
what men would you would know what
One
men are
really
talking about
second.
though, right?
One
Hold up,
disagreeing, and
second.
it
y'all.
doesn't make
One
sense.
Can I talk,
second.
please? I
One.
wanted to get. Okay, sorry.
1 second.
She said one.
All I wanted to do was just make a note of that black men always try to say that we're the only ones who do this, but then when they want to weaponize other things against us, they say that we're following the YT woman's feminism. And I just thought it was interesting how they always have us in this constant state of confusion, and they're constantly gaslighting us, and they're constantly arguing from cognitive dissonance. I just wanted to say that, like, that's interesting that they keep doing that, and then they blame us for following YT women who've always been had this like radical feminist thought. But that's all I want to say.
No, that is a contradiction. I'm glad you pointed that out. Thank you,
No.
Tasha. Y'all make sure y'all tap in the screen and send your heart me. Who was
So
next?
one other thing, white T woman doesn't have that feminine trait. That started after the women's voting rights. Once they received voting rights back in the 60s, that's when the feminists started. However,
What?
that was for a
This
bit.
motherfucker gonna get up here and explain to the feminists about the feminist movement.
I would
You,
like to
you
talk
want to
about
listen or you don't want to listen?
off.
No,
You
I
don't want
don't
to
need
listen. That's
to. I
fine.
don't need to listen to the
Okay.
motherfucker with the barbershop PhD, sir. I don't need to listen to you. I don't need that. Shut the fuck up and let someone else go.
Am I
Bye
able
bye.
to talk, please? So I agree with the prompt. Women should stop sleeping with men because I feel like in this society, everyone promotes sex all the time, and I feel like that women are getting neglected by men and abused. Like a lot of women deal with sexual assault all the time, and after they get sexually assaulted, they try to basically heal by not weaponizing, but using their sex to basically heal from it.
Wait, be careful what you're saying. Gotta say smacks, but go ahead and make your
I'm
point.
sorry. Basically, they try to SMEX. They try to basically use that to heal from it, and that's not the way of healing. But it's because people promote it. They want to basically get rid of that by being in control and get into their masculine ground. But that's not what they should be doing. Even though they do it, it's everybody's own healing process. But that's why I think they should stop sleeping with men, because I feel like men manipulate and use them, and then they lose control and forget themselves and lose themselves within a man. And I feel like that's why they should stop sleeping with them, because it's not okay for them that society promotes it in a negative way, and a lot of women lose themselves because of men. So saying that, I only feel like women should sleep with men if they're married to that man, but they're not obligated to do that. But if they're with a good man, they should definitely do that for them.
So hold on, let me be clear. Okay, this is not sleep with men outside a relationship. This is not sleeping with men, period.
Oh.
And understand that the marriage ritual is just that, just a ritual. Don't mean much, because women who are married get cheated on all the time.
Yeah, I do agree that women should stop sleeping with men. Yes, they should stop sleeping with men, especially because about the souls, spirits, and everything like that. It's just men are not mature enough to deal with, especially black women, strong black women at that, and it just neglects them and make them lose themselves and let them get out their natural state. So I do agree with the prompt. I feel like men who don't agree with this prompt, it has something to do with their own narcissistic values and their alter ego and their needs to have SMEX, and it's just like, no, that's not okay. I feel like people should value.
Hold up, do me a favor, y'all. When y'all do your intros, make y'all point and wrap it up. There's other people on the panel waiting to talk. And when it's monologue, it kind of drag. We can open the panel and more people you can talk twice in 1 minute instead of once if you're dragging it along. So I'm gonna lay you right there. Common Sense was already here. What's up, Liz?
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah, women should stop sleeping with men. Sincerely, a white woman. And I mean that not until they get better, not until we get married, not until to find another activity. Find another activity, because these men are not going to get better at any point in the foreseeable future. They're just not. I've already heard guys up here trying to manipulate women, trying to triangulate women, trying to force women to feel sympathy for them, like all this really gross like yucky ways, and that's like the most tame ways that men try to manipulate us. Men are harmful, and they don't deserve our bodies. That's all.
Who's
Go,
next? Go ahead,
go ahead,
Steven.
Steven.
Yes, y'all got this thing going. Y'all want to stop sleeping with men and all that. It's nothing but nonsense. And especially coming from a black woman on June 19th to talk that nonsense. Y'all got to do better.
Hold on,
But
we gotta give up coochie because it's Juneteenth.
Nah, I don't want your coochie. I don't want your coochie. Because I've been gay y'all up.
Hold on, real quick.
I've been gay y'all up, but I'm tired of hearing.
That's fine, sir.
I'm tired of hearing the dumb conversations.
Didn't even let him finish.
No, it's fine. Nobody was offering you any. No, he made his point. Here's the thing about that though. How is it that y'all shame women and tell us to close our legs for, because like we chose wrong with the men, like we should have knew that man ain't really like us. Men just want to sleep with us, like blaming us for all the things and basically pushing purity culture on us. And then when we say we don't want to fuck, now it's a problem. That's a weird contradiction.
Because we pointed out the fact that you guys are trying to generalize the experience that you have with men to say that all men. That's why we even use that idea to say, well, maybe it's hold on. Maybe it's the men that
No. If you're going to jump in, you gotta know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that.
Gosh.
What are you
Can
talking
I just
about?
finish my claim real quick?
No,
And then,
go ahead, Tavar.
nah, that's crazy.
Good evening. I was in here for like maybe 2 minutes, read Trump and whatnot. And question for the panel: what is y'all ages and what
No,
states are
you
y'all
can't
in?
get up here asking questions.
We're not even gonna respond to that. I'm just not gonna let nobody up for a while. We'll open the panel now so people can talk about what was already discussed.
Okay, so host, can I say what
I
I
want
was?
to add something real quick. Hold on, because when they was talking about that here, it made me think about the conversation with the deal conversation. Why is there a correlation with it being women's responsibility about what men do? I just think that's interesting that they say we don't choose right, we can't pick right. But the solution for them is not us saying, hey, like when we say, hey, we're gonna opt out of the dating, we're gonna opt out of having sex, our pickers are off, we can't decipher, we don't have the discernment to figure out if a nigga DL, we don't have the discernment to figure out if a nigga gonna cheat, dog us out, be harmful, so we just gonna opt out. They are critical of us doing that too. Like they do not want us opting out of giving them access to our bodies. And I want y'all to clock that. We can't make the decision and say, hey, I do not want to sleep with men because I don't want to take any of the risk. They're like mad that we're saying we're not going to sleep around with men. And I just want y'all to note that.
It's just funny how you're telling us what we're mad
They
about.
use it as a
It's
shaming
funny how y'all
tactic.
telling us what we're mad
Hold
about.
on, real quick. No,
I
y'all
find
are
that mad
mad.
funny.
Y'all always mad. They're using it as
Hold
a
up,
shaming
hold
tactic.
on, East. Let him go because I rather like when we go it's like opposite
Woman,
views,
man,
like
woman,
the
man.
Yeah, like
Okay.
let's have an actual
No,
debate.
not woman, man. I'm talking about the views are different. Let him go and then you can go after him.
Okay.
So, like I said, you guys like to run with the fact that we're saying for you guys to we're trying to blame you guys to say choose better. The whole reason why the whole reason that's a rhetoric is because you guys like to generalize all men. So by you saying women should just stop sleeping with men in period in general, the men that aren't experiencing or doing the things that you guys say experience or whatever, like you guys like to make it a majority of men. That's why we say it's the men that you choose, because at the end of the day, we know that this is disingenuous to even say that stop sleeping with all men as if all men are the problem. That's the point that we make while we say it's the men that you pick, because you guys like to box all men and categorize under it's a patriarchal system and this that,
So
and the
hold
third.
up.
When in
This what I
whole
was
when in
saying.
all reality, hold on,
Manly,
let me just land.
Y'all need to land faster.
He's
No,
about to
that's what I'm
repeat
saying.
himself.
It's a bit. Yeah,
Anyway.
that's what. I don't think
What
y'all
is wrong
understand
with
how
you
to have
guys, bro?
conversation.
You guys don't know how.
Hold up, no.
I'm
Let me
23 years
counter
old.
so you.
We could
All right,
tell.
be
I'm 23
23 in
years
the
old and I
comments saying the fuck. I'm not about to fight with you, but I'm saying the contradiction is y'all saying, well, choose better men, and we saying, well, don't fuck none of them. We don't need to have a conversation about choosing. There's no choice being made. That's it. Y'all niggas being weird. Anybody else want to say something before we go to Jeff?
I do.
Hold
I
on, you
just
gotta wait.
feel like
Hold on,
Wait, let
sir.
me
It's an
ask. I
order.
wanted to say something to Liz real quick. That the comment she made as a white tea woman, I'm really shocked that you would say something like that. First of all, how are you gonna increase your your race? How, Liz?
How am I? Oh, do you think I give a fuck if white people die out?
This lady
Why
is
would I give a shit
crazy.
about that? That's
Just
a
tell me.
weird
Just
thing to
answer my
care
question,
about.
please. Just
I'm
answer
not
my
a
question.
white supremacist. I don't care about like the future of the white race. Dumbass.
But that nigga do.
Stupid.
That nigga do that.
Not listen. These men will go so far as to to start promoting the great replacement theory just to get a.
That nigga started reciting motherfucking Charlie Kirk. He said, wait a minute. You're not
Thank
on
you,
code,
darling.
Liz.
Yeah, that question was insane. It is crazy how you jumped on that just to make a point. Fucking insane. But let Jeff go. There's no hope for y'all niggas. Go ahead.
Am I on?
Yeah.
Yeah, you on.
Was that a white girl said all that?
There's no
Yeah,
white girls up here.
that's what I
Thank you,
said.
Lola.
Okay, women should stop. Look, don't get men and boys twisted now.
After you
We
got
would
women and girls.
hey, hold up, time out. Yeah, you called me. We wouldn't get it if you wouldn't give it. If
Nobody
you don't
calls.
trust the
Hold
D,
up.
why are you sleeping with the D?
We talking about not sleeping with
We're
this, though.
not,
That's the
yeah.
point.
Yeah, we agree. Yeah.
It says sleeping on your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't just stop doing it. Thank you, groundbreaking. We agree with you.
Well, I ain't
Go ahead.
well.
No, Jeff. Go ahead,
No,
answer it.
you can't. Hey,
No,
you
no,
can't.
Well, hold on,
sir.
Tara. I just
Wait for
want
the
to say,
panel. You ate
listen,
with that.
Tara. They have been using the stop sleeping with men, keep your legs closed for so long that now that women are saying, you know what? Yeah, stop sleeping with men. Don't sleep with them. They don't know how to respond. They start motherfucking glitching, like they need an update or something because
That's like kind of
Because
the
I can
point I was
answer
going
you.
to try
they
to prove.
start glitching
Hold up,
and they need an
y'all.
update real bad. Go
Thank you,
ahead.
O-Red.
Must
That
be the
sounds
guy
like the
you.
point I was
Hold up,
trying to
y'all. It's like a line. Airsick was next. Thank you, O-Red.
Top of the morning and good evening wherever you at. I love it.
Top of the
Women
morning.
stop being 304s. I fuck with the message heavy. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I love it. Stop being 304s. And men stop sleeping around with these damn 304s. Hell yeah. I can get behind this shit here. This is what I'm talking about. Keep your motherfucking leg closed. Keep your little schlong in your pants. See, now we getting somewhere.
All right, good. Go ahead, G-Word. Thank you, Marquina.
All right. Okay. All right. This is all I had to say. Like, y'all, the question is, women should stop sleeping with men. Like, if that was the case, it would have been done. Like, half of the females out here that's talking that would have been married. That's half of the problems men got. Not saying that all men is saints and stuff. Like OG said, you gotta know the difference between men and boys. But either way, you know what I mean? Like, if it was possible, man, y'all female would only be with one man. It wouldn't matter what he did, because, you know what I mean? Y'all need sex for yourselves, not for us. You feel me? Most of y'all like to have sex, especially in a relationship. Y'all gonna probably want to have sex more than the men do. So I don't see how that, I mean, like, suffice or anything. And Liz, you definitely cook with all that white supremacy shit. But that's all I had to
Thank you,
say.
G-Word. I think we appreciate you. You ate. Go ahead, Ahmad.
Hey, can you hear me clearly?
We can hear you nice and clear. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I would say, like bro said, stop opening up your portal between
Hold up, real
your
quick. I'm
snags.
confused. Hold up. I know y'all like to circle jerk. I get it, right? Sir, the prompt literally says not to sleep with men. Like, just say you agree with the prompt, and then we can go to the next person.
I actually don't agree, and y'all don't
No,
agree
hold
because
up.
you actually
Then you just
spoke.
say, hold up.
Agreed.
You just told us to
You said,
close our legs, sir.
yeah, because
Then
you're
you just tell
saying
us to
women
close.
should
Hold up,
stop sleeping. Can I just answer the?
sir.
Go ahead.
You just said stop to close our legs. We say yeah, we agree. What's the disagreement?
Because y'all
Legs locked
not
and
is what
closed.
I'm trying to say. I
Okay,
can't
all right, and
finish because
we saying to do it. So you agree, sir?
You agree with the
Thank you,
feminist.
Adrian.
Thank you.
no, you didn't let me finish. You
No,
just
you
cut me
agree.
off.
All
Yeah.
right, go ahead.
So
Maybe
the
he'll say
point,
something different.
yeah, the point. What
Okay.
I'm saying is you're not closing it. Is the point, and you're
And we
all
should.
delusional.
And
You
we should,
should,
right?
but you're not, and you
But we
are
should though.
upset because you're
That's what
broken
the
from
prompt says.
every.
It says that
All
women should
right.
stop. And we
You're
should.
triggered.
So we're not and we should. So you
But yeah.
agree.
No, the thing is this: you should choose better and stop letting Tom, Jimmy, and
Yeah,
Vic
hold up.
run through
Hold
you
up.
and leave
Yeah.
everything.
That's what we saying. I don't know why you still trying to argue. Like, we agree with you, sir. We agree. What's up,
Nephew,
Queen?
do you think that the 304
Hold up,
culture should be
Hey,
a?
hey,
Hold up.
East.
We
Hey,
not open
Tara.
panel
Hey,
yet.
Hey
Liz. Hey,
Queen.
Erica. Hey. Hi.
I thought it was open. My bad.
No, it's fine. Go ahead, Queen.
Hell yeah. Definitely, we should stop sleeping with them. I agree with the prompt, 100%, and sleep with each other instead. No,
Not you being freaked
Oh
out.
Lord, get her, Bible.
Hold on, let me.
Get her some holy
Jezebel.
water.
Hey,
For real, seriously, hold on. Let
Oh
me
my
bring it back
Lord.
though. Most of them don't even understand like why they up here talking about females. They don't even understand female anatomy and like our body. Like most men don't even know that there's at least 4 hemispheres of a menstrual cycle. So I mean, sleeping with them is it's not only. I understand the gratification, but a lot of them never even made a woman old before. So it's like a lot of y'all not even getting nothing from sleeping with them anyway. And then on top of the risk of pregnancies and STDs is just not, the risk reward value is not really, you know what I'm saying? It's not there. So I definitely think we should stop, and then, we could just circle back to each other like they've been doing. So that's a better option. We've been doing that anyway. So
All right,
yeah, I
you
agree with the
freaked
prompt.
out.
Yeah, I
I
agree
don't
with the
have
prompt.
that problem.
The Queen, you're trying to get us. She trying to
Okay, is
recruit
it open now?
us.
Vote for me. Vote
No,
for
What's
me.
John
the
came up
number?
Queenie,
here. Hold up,
trying to
Queen,
recruit
you
us.
mute up. You freaked out. Hold up. Go ahead, y'all.
Question: is the prompt in general, as in zero intercourse at all?
Mm-hmm.
Where
As
do you
in,
think it would be? Like, where do you
I
think it
mean,
should
based
be?
off that analogy, none of us would be here. So it can't be something
Okay.
so, feel me?
Well, that's not true. You already here, right?
Yeah,
Going forward, it may
because my
not
parents
be.
had sex.
Okay, that's fine.
Not because my mom
And
decided to get with another girl and kiss each other.
no,
Brought
I'm
it
saying,
hell.
what I'm saying is, like, you making this an ego thing, and you think about yourself. You already here.
No,
You
I'm thinking
fine.
about
But
the
hold
whole
up.
world.
No. The world won't be fine, sir. You know how many species on the planet?
Yeah, but do you know how do species get created? We're not asexual.
That's fine.
Then,
We don't have to be here, sir.
yeah, that would be
Come
all.
from your
Never mind.
father.
I'm out of here.
Hold up.
Hold on,
Okay,
nephew.
you
Don't
can't
leave
answer
yet.
it. No, he want to
Shit.
run. But the thing about that, right? Like, why do you care, right? We're dealing with more women are raising children alone, men are abandoning kids, right? We are dealing with an overpopulation issue, lack of resources, higher cost of living, not being able to like sustain a middle class household with the things that you have to pay for when it comes to children, like what are we talking about? And like I said, it's 8 billion people. Like, why do you feel like women, the fact that y'all think women should still sleep with men to have kids is interesting because y'all more centered on yourselves than children. So y'all think women for
Can I
breeding.
respond
So hold
I was
up,
gonna say
So
I'd like to at
women
least
are
ask
for
you
y'all to
something.
breed with. That's
you
weird.
can respond whenever.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the contradiction because y'all like the dude came up here, couldn't wait to tell us to close our legs. one after another. Y'all 304s close your legs, and we say, okay, we're gonna
Absolutely.
listen to y'all and close our legs. Then y'all want to say, well, open them back up.
No, I got a question for
Way
you now,
more to say.
because I do want to elaborate on what I said. I do agree with this. Women, close your leg. Nephew, keep your slow in your pants. I don't fuck with 304 culture. However, if you do find someone that loves you and treats you right, and y'all end up doing the whole shebang, and y'all end up deciding together, choosing together to have kids and share your body with each other responsibly, I fuck with that heavy. I'm tired of kids being born out of
Hold
wedlock.
on.
And
Y'all
the
not
bullshit.
on topic. That's not what the prompt is. We're not saying that either.
Okay, good.
Like, it's not
Good
about
deal.
getting a relationship. Relationships won't save you from the STIs a man could give you.
Well, you'll
Relationships
have a
won't.
better.
Hold up.
Go
No.
ahead.
Because when it comes to monogamy, that's something that's promoted for women. Men don't abide by those same rules. So why should a woman feel like, I'm in a relationship? There are women who got STIs that's going to unalive them and make them leave this planet earlier
Absolutely.
because they thought they was in this relationship with this man and just them. So that's not it
I
either,
get that.
sir.
Yeah,
But what
the
I'm
highest
saying is
demographic.
you
Hold on,
decrease.
it's not the
Hold
relationship. I wanted to
on.
just add on to what Tara said. The
Go ahead.
relationship is not going to save you from the STDs and STIs, and we could look at statistics for that because the highest demographic of women, specifically that test positive for STDs and STIs, are women that are in relationships or in marriages, not
Okay.
single women. Single women aren't testing positive for HIV, Virginia, or gonorrhea, chlamydia. It's the women that are actively in heterosexual relationships, not the lesbians. Shout out to Queen. The lesbians have the lowest STD rate in the demographic of women that test positive for STDs and STIs. It is when
Well,
women have. Hold on, I'm almost down. Let me land. My wheels are
And
down.
let me
It are
respond.
women that are in heterosexual relationships with men, because a lot of times y'all be in homosexual relationships with men on the low, but we're not going to talk about that just yet.
so
That
again,
sounds like your ex. I'm
STD,
sorry, but
etc.,
yeah, go
diseases,
ahead.
they
I'm
come
talking
from
about
people being.
statistics, and you're
Hold
too
on,
stupid
you
to
said a lot.
hold on,
I'm trying to
Airsick, hold
respond,
on.
sis.
Yeah, bro.
I'm
Go ahead.
talking about statistics. Statistically, right? The demographic of women. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of women in the United States that are already been talked about in medical journals, and where the majority of these STDs and STIs are coming from within the female population. And the best thing that you could respond with is, that sounds like your ex.
It sounds like your experience for me.
I'm talking about statistics.
Sister, I try to respond to you,
I'm
and you
I'm literally.
just, you
I
keep
just need
repeating.
I just
Come
need
on.
him to know how
She's
slow he
triggered, but go
sounds.
ahead, man.
Like, I'm trying to help you
I
understand
mean,
what
go
I'm
look
telling
up
you,
what she
Nisa.
said. Go look it up. It's a fact.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead
not.
and
No,
read
I'm
it
not
right now.
disagreeing what she's saying. She
Like, y'all are fucking
completely
dumb, bro.
misunderstood what I was saying.
I wasn't
All I'm saying,
responding
sister,
to
is that
you. I wasn't responding to you, Airsick, at all. I was adding to what Tara said.
okay, fair enough. Well, Ms. Tara, like I said, that's my stance on it. When you talk about diseases, all this stuff, this is coming from a standpoint of being sexually immoral, lustful, etc. Yeah, here sleeping around. I don't condone none of that. So I support the message, but on the flip side, like I said, I strongly believe that diseases, etc., children born out of woodlock, ABs,
Okay, hold on. You're
all
not
that
about
would
to repeat
decrease if
yourself.
more.
I want to say something. You're repeating yourself. Talking about
You're
Woodstock.
interrupting me,
No,
young
but you're
lady.
talking
Why
about Woodstock, nigga.
you being rude?
You deep in your pride. The thing that I noticed,
You being rude.
Airsick, the thing that I noticed is
Unable to
that
have this conversation.
But you're just repeating yourself. We heard what you
I'm
said.
trying to land my plane. This
No, but
lady
you
is being
literally
rude.
repeated everything you said when you first got up here. You didn't say
I'm making a
anything
different
different.
point based on what you're
no,
saying. You
Airsick. I
talked
want to
about
respond. I don't want to lose my point. I want to just
STDs.
respond. That's all I want to
You
do is
wouldn't have
respond to the conversation.
actually STDs if people was sexually.
Hold up,
So
these niggas don't run. Hold up. Go ahead and make your point, Drinker, then I'll say what I gotta say.
the thing is, a lot of times when we having these conversations, the men want to shame us. Like the main thing they want to do is shame us. They want the opportunity to shame us and tell us to close our legs. So when we have the conversation, hold on, y'all background. Here, you might have to mute.
So can I say when you're done?
The men want to be able to come up here and wag their finger at us and tell us to close our legs. So the fact that we're saying this is why they're having like this reaction, because they want to be able to do it, and that's a part of it. That's a part of men's obsession with us, is the obsession to control everything we do, say, how we move, how we have to operate. That's why men behave the way they do. And I say this all the time, they use their phallus as a weapon or the threat of it, because they want to control us. So if they can wag their finger at us and put us in our place and call us 304s and tell us to close our legs, then that's what they will do. Say that we pick wrong, that's what they will do. But the fact that we're taking charge and we're saying, hey ladies, you shouldn't be sleeping with men, now they're in a tizzy, right? And to what about the STD things, just notice how men of all demographics and all gender identities try
Thank you,
to
Monica.
play this game as if they don't understand what's being said. And I think it's important. I be forgetting to make that note that it's men who have this sexual deviance. And that's more of the reason why we need to close our legs to these men, because they're the ones who are bringing us these STDs from sleeping together and sleeping with animals and all kind of weird shit they do.
Right. I don't want to rant for 5 minutes. I just want to say something. Yeah.
Thank
We
you,
got a new
Monica.
person on the panel. Let Raina go.
All right. Go ahead.
Ryan, my bad.
Immigrant. I'm a foundational Black American.
Thank you, Monica. Was she talking?
No, she wasn't.
Ryan, is you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
To answer the prompt, women should stop sleeping with men. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I think women are starting to
Thank
kind
you,
of wake up
Diamond. Thank you,
to
Monica.
just kind of wake up to the fact that it's really no benefits for a lot of women to be sleeping with men. A lot of these women aren't even enjoying it. So yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Right. I had something to say. Yeah. So, number one, I'm sorry I don't have none of these problems when it comes to satisfying a woman. And I'm sorry that women are choosing these men that are giving you these STIs. It's very sad. And even the saddest part is you're trying to justify your abomination, but this is why a lot of you women on the wide road to hell. So let's talk about that. It's quiet now,
Justify
so
the
you know you're
Thank you,
going to burn in
abomination.
Shorty. Thank
hell
you,
for being a
Monica.
homo.
Going to hell for being
So
a homo.
I have a question.
Yeah,
I'm
living
sorry.
your
Yo,
sin. You
this nigga
clearly don't
weird.
know God. That's why you need a man.
Hold up, hold
Your
up,
father didn't
hold
teach you
up,
that.
hold up, hold up, hold up. You promise? You promise I can go?
Please go.
Do you promise I get to go there, sir?
Let go. Stupid
Promise it.
delusions.
No. Promise it. Thank you,
Promise that you ain't gonna
I'm
burn
so
in
sorry to
hell
cut you
for
off. My
not knowing
question,
God.
I have
Hold
a
Promise
on,
it.
real quick. Tara, because why once women start talking about stop sleeping with men, they start bringing God into it. Say we finna go to hell
That
for
was
not
funny.
sleeping with men. That don't make no damn
Yeah,
sense.
who wants to sleep with you?
So we're gonna go to hell for having premarital sex, and now we're finna go to hell for not having sex.
You're sleeping with the same sex, dummy.
I mean, if there's gonna be dark skinned women there, then I'll go to hell. I'm fine with that.
You're gonna get tortured
Nunu
and
wanted
tormented by
to.
demons.
Only if there's dark skinned
Okay,
women there.
sir.
That's how y'all know
Nobody
y'all
We
said
heard
that.
suck. This is why
you.
your
Do we think we
father
give a fuck about
failed.
his
okay.
sky daddy? We don't
All
give a
right,
fuck about
sir.
your
Give
sky
me.
daddy. We don't
You
care.
gonna
We
care
do
one
not
Did I
care
day.
give
about
you
your
one
sky
moment to
daddy,
ask a
Ahmad.
question?
We do
We
not give a
heard
fuck
you.
about your sky
Right,
daddy,
you
made up
niggas, you're
man.
trying
We
to
don't
silence
care.
the truth.
We
My
don't give a
God.
fuck about him. We don't.
Hold up,
Respectfully.
y'all. Hold up,
Oh,
y'all.
you
Hold
will
up.
care. That's why y'all.
Hold up.
All right,
We're
so
gonna
my
move on. What's
question
up, Noonie?
was
How you
the
doing?
That's why
prompt.
y'all
Hi,
mad. Y'all
hi,
demons.
ladies. Hi, young man. Hi, everybody in the chat. My question was, so I see the prompt. It says women should stop sleeping with men. Does that mean we're being celibate? Does that mean we should just stop sleeping with men and only sleep with other women? What does that mean? Like,
I mean, you get to choose, but I'm saying like, period. Don't sleep with men.
so okay, so don't sleep with men. So if we are sleeping with anybody, there's only people left is sleep with a lady.
I
Not
mean, if you
really.
want to do that, celibacy, like you said, would be another option.
You
Yeah,
can
that's
sleep
what
with
I was
yourself.
asking. So, yeah, that's what I was asking. So, if the question is, well, regardless, I don't agree. I think if I'm gonna sleep with anybody, it's gonna be with a man. I ain't sleeping with no women. God
Okay,
didn't
you can
make
say
us to
why.
be sleeping with.
Hold up. I want you to tell us why do you think that is then.
I don't think there's anything wrong with sleeping with a man. Like, I don't see what the. I ain't trying to sit here and bum coochies, and I'm not trying to be celibate. I don't want to. Don't think I don't have it. I don't like. I heard somebody else say there's no benefit to sleeping with a man. I also don't think there's no benefit with sleeping with a woman, like
Who
with
said
another
that?
Okay,
woman.
Hold
so
on.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Terry.
Well,
Oh, okay. Hold on.
just to be clear, nobody's talking about whatever like that part. The thing is like it's like, all right, you want to sleep with men, that's fine, sacrifice yourself or whatever. But the reality is like women are not benefiting from sleeping with men, period. Like
But
most women are not
that's why
getting
I say. So what's the benefit?
hold up.
Go
My
ahead,
point is
love.
there is no
They
benefit.
don't want to.
Well, I wanted
Hold
to
up,
ask
who's
her, what's the
that?
benefit? That's
Hold up.
Ahmed or
He
Goro.
gotta go. Yeah, that's what I meant to say about the other dude. Y'all keep interrupting. Y'all gotta go. My point is though, like there are no benefits though. Majority of women are not getting off, right? You're getting off on the fact that he's getting off inside of you, which is a very degrading act. Men are not being loyal to the women they're with. They're sleeping around, right? You
I
can get
definitely
pregnant.
agree.
The risk is higher for women, and like even when relationships was coming up, just because you're in a relationship don't mean that that man's gonna be with only you either. So like
That's
all
true,
in
but
all, so my question to you is, what is the actual benefit?
okay. So for me, I don't know about everybody else. I'm getting off by being my man.
Thank you,
Now,
hear
if
me out.
say it again.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, so I never say I don't know about everybody else. I know what I'm doing. I know what whatever. I get my benefits off of that. Also, I feel like the only other option if not to be with the man is to be celibate because I don't see how you gonna get off with a
Well,
lady
what's the other?
either.
Okay, so you with your man, right? He
Mm-hmm.
he give you a good little pow pow, right? He go get you the hot rag, wipe yourself up, clean yourself up. Now what? What's the next benefit? What's after that?
I was just talking about the sex part because the thing said about sleeping with men, but just to be with a man,
And that's
I
it? That's
don't
the only
need
benefit?
what
Thank you,
sex.
Monica.
That's what we're asking you.
No,
Yeah.
but
Oh, I
but
was
that's the
only
thing.
talking
Even
about that because that
before,
was the prompt said. The prompt said sleeping with men, so I was only talking about the sleeping part.
hold up. Even with the rag is for him to clean up his mess. That's the thing,
And I
not your
don't. That's
mess.
all I was
It's
gonna
his
say. I don't
mess.
know. Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but first of all, your vajayjay get wet too, so you still got something that you got to go ahead
Thank
and
you,
clean
Monica.
up too.
No. You're missing the point. Like the majority of women who sleep with men, are not having orgasms, ma'am.
That's why I say I don't know about everybody. I
Women
can't speak
are
for everybody else.
Whatever
hold up.
female
I
is having
know.
that problem, follow G word.
Hold up. A lot of women are not getting off, and then other women feel so much shame they're lying about it, right? The thing is, the reason why stuff like the rose is popular because women get off from clitoral stimulation, not penetration. It just don't work that way, right? But men have normalized penetration is the big thing, and women are getting off to a man going off inside of her with her body, right? It's a very degrading act. Men don't talk about sex like it's like this connection, intimate thing. They talk about they doing it to you. They're dominating you. So like, if that's the case, then why do you want to participate in that? You can't just like gloss over that part and just say, well, my man. If you know about this humiliation that comes along with it, why do you want to still participate is the question.
That's if it's humiliating towards you. I know females personally, like homegirls and stuff, who they do enjoy. So I can agree because you said that some people enjoy like just the man getting off into them, so then that makes them like have pleasure in that. So I can account for that and say there are some women who are like that and some women who do enjoy that part, that like that's the part that get them off. Bye, have a good night. There are some people who get off just on that part, but if that's what they like, then that's what they like. You got people who get off on all type of stuff and being whipped and having they hands and handcuffs and all type of stuff. So if they like that, then doesn't that count for them? Like that's why they like being with a man. A woman cannot do
Can I
that
say
for
something?
them. It can't be celibate
Yeah,
if
go
that's
ahead.
So
what it is.
I think here's the thing about that is like I think we have a responsibility just intellectually to explore why that is that women get off on that, right? Because it is not normal to either like get gratification from being abused like that, or for a person to get gratification from abusing somebody else. It's not. And I don't think it's as simple as, hold on, it's not as simple as just like, well, whatever you like. Like, no, that is harmful, and women have literally unalived from that. And men have used that excuse in court if a woman has turned up unalived that they were sleeping with, and they've said, we were having rough whatever, and like literally that has been used as an excuse, and the man has walked even though he unalived her. Like, this is not a positive thing. This isn't doing good things for women. This is only harming women.
I don't agree. So I'm stepping in to say my point. I don't agree. I feel like if a woman is what you like it's what you like. It's literally what you like.
I
And
don't think
people
there's
like
a
so
problem
much of
with you
weird
liking what you
things.
like.
I don't agree. I
Hold
don't
on,
agree with
no.
everything that everybody
Hold,
likes. Hold on, give me a second. I was talking. I'm gonna stop.
oh, sorry. I'm gonna have to stop you right there. I don't think that there's a like a problem with women liking SEX. That's natural. Most people like SEX. I think that the conversation is women should stop sleeping with men because of the risks, the benefits, the rewards, and the consequences that come with it. And I just don't think that a hard dick and a wet ass, like my mama say, is worth risking getting an STD that you have to carry for the rest of your life, or may shorten your lifespan, or end up with being impregnated and having to carry a child, or having to go through a schmishmortion if you choose not to, or having to go through like the shame of like regret. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, sex is great. It is awesome. And there's nothing wrong with liking it or wanting it. But you have to think about the risk, the rewards, the consequences, and the repercussions that come with having sex with men. And we're going to move on to KJ, because KJ hasn't said anything yet.
I just been listening. Y'all women with good opinions. I can't listen. Also, it was another brother said up here where he said, when it comes to a conversation about men and women with their relationships with each other, that ultimately it boils down to he said something about people not being really faithful to each other and their morality with each other in their relationship, and I agree with that.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, panel.
Thank you, T-Bird.
Cause I
You
know
gotta go.
like
You ain't talking about shit.
when you throwing out statistics, they don't release, niggas really don't be listening. But I bothered to actually look it up, and what you said was actually factual. I knew it was factual already, but I just wanted to
Queen, you know
reiterate that
what? When I
STDs
started
are
saying
rampant
the
because of these
statistics,
men and
I
marriages.
knew you was gonna
Hold on,
pull
let
it
him
up.
finish.
I knew you was gonna
Yeah.
pull it up.
So yeah, I just everything that you're saying, I'm actually taking the time, like even with what Liz just said about, and Noonie said about if people like to put handcuffs and stuff on, and then Liz said something about women actually unaliving during that, and she said I don't agree. That's nothing to agree or disagree about. These are factual things that are happening. It's not a agree or disagree. This is what's going on, and I looked it up. Do married men spread STDs more? And this is what came up. So the husband is often the one who tests positive first or transmits infections, largely due to behaviors like infidelity or having multiple sexual partners. The spread of STDs in married individuals usually comes down to specific risk factors rather than institution or marriage itself. So being married is fine, but the fact that these men are cheating in their marriages is the problem. So yeah, even the woman who did choose and is with one man and in a monogamous relationship with that one man is still being put at risk. This is what she said and what we're trying to explain. So even the women who did choose are already at risk. So all the 304s, just take them off the table. We just gonna talk about the married ones. And they're still being at risk. So what are y'all talking about? And you expect me to believe all these women chose wrong? All these women chose wrong? These thousands and millions of women chose wrong?
I
Like,
think
bro,
you
come on now.
misunderstood me. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I'm
I
not talking
disagree
about
with
you,
her.
Noonie. I'm just saying what another
Oh
brother
no,
said
because
on
I
the
thought you
panel.
said it. I thought you said because I said I disagree. When I said I disagree, I didn't say I disagree to her saying that people are being unalived by that. I wasn't disagreeing to that. What I was disagreeing
Okay.
with was the part where she said that Well, she said that these things need to be looked up because it's not normal for them to like certain things. I said, okay, I disagree with that because a lot of people like weird things, and hell, that's just like people like getting pissed on. That's them go to showers
Yeah,
and
that
stuff. But
stuff,
I
but
don't
stuff
agree
like that
with
does stem
that.
from trauma as children. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the movie 50 Shades of Grey, but if you actually read the book, there's a book about it. He was abused as a kid. That's why he grew up liking the stuff that he liked, because he was groomed by a woman, an older woman when he was little.
That might
So
be
yes,
that
a lot
might
of
be
that
the
stuff does stem from childhood
I
trauma when
definitely
people.
agree. It's a lot of stuff that even the way that we think, the way that we speak to one another, the way that we react just to somebody holding a door, anything. I think a lot of stuff goes back to trauma, but you're just not sure with everybody. You don't know about everybody's situation. So I'm just saying I feel like there's some people out there who just like what they like without having to be manipulated in that form to make them think these ways or make them like these things. But some people just like what they like. They like weird stuff. Like I don't know what to say, but I just say
Yeah,
that I
but
feel
what you
like
like
you're
stems from something though. Whether it's negative or positive, it stems from something. You don't just
I
come to
agree. That's
liking
why I say
something.
I agree, but I think that's what everything. That's our mental. That's why I say is the way we even somebody holding the door. I didn't got cursed out from holding the door for a grown man. He don't like that. He said he a man. He's supposed to be the one to hold the door, but cursing out to get cursed out to let it get to that point where you that upset that I'm holding the door for you and I'm a woman and you're a man. Like I think everything stems back from from any type of trauma or any type of just thing that you grew up with or anything like that.
Hold on, let's get back on topic. I wanted to ask
Yeah.
Nunu a question. Nuni, my bad.
Okay, go
Nunu,
ahead.
okay. So you like sex, right? You like sex with your man. Not saying, but do you think that the gratification of having sex
Let me get another
is worth catching a disease like herpes?
I
Hell
don't
no.
think
It's just a yes or no.
no, it's not.
Okay.
Not at all. I don't think sex is the most important. Okay, the reason I came in here talking about sex is because the way the question was formed is what should women stop sleeping with men and sleeping is talking about sex. That's the reason I came in here mentioning sex. But sex, it don't trump nothing. Sex is not on top of the
was talking
world.
about
Sex
naps
don't
this
trump
whole time.
anything.
My bad. I'm about to get
So
dropped.
just because if me wanted to have sex or me say, okay, like I like sex with my man, I would never pit sex with my man over going to visit my mom in the hospital. I would never pit sex with my man over catching a
Hold up, real
disease.
quick. You
I would
gotta
pit
stop
sex
saying
on.
that. Hold up. You gotta just
Go
stop saying that
ahead.
word. You saying over. But the reality of the
Oh,
situation
I'm
is right.
sorry.
Hold up. Yeah, you can have your priorities in order, whatever, right? But like when we talk about the consequences of having sex with men and what's going on, right? You have like you have hormones in your brain, like you are addicted to that. You're not addicted to that man or the sex, and the way that they manipulate women and withhold certain things. This fake sense of closeness that you get from it is a trauma response. That's what I'm saying. Like that you just coming in and saying, well, I would do this because I want to do it. It don't matter if you go see your mom in the hospital. The fact is, like, we're talking about how it's consequential for women to be having sex with men.
And I also think
That's
it's
the
consequential
conversation.
just as equally for. I also think it's just as equally consequential for a man to have sex with a woman. Everybody out here cheating, ain't just
But
men out here cheating. Men got something to stick at somebody.
ma'am, we're not men. We're not men. Listen, I would
But
definitely
the conversation,
advocate,
the whole purpose of the conversation, the whole purpose.
I would definitely advocate for men to stop sleeping with women, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Like,
then the conversation is should everybody be celibate, and that would be yes.
Well, yep.
But not for you. You came up here and said no. So when the conversation is men and women should be celibate, it's yes. But when the
If the
conversation is
conversation
women
is
should stop sleeping with men, it's no.
if the conversation was if the question was should women be celibate, I would say yes too. If the conversation was should men be celibate, I
What do
would say
you
yes. Because if we just talk
what do
about
you
stop
think that
having
we mean
sex,
what we meant when we said women should stop sleeping with men?
when I asked the question, it said it could be either or. I said, does it mean we should be celibate, like just not have sex at all, or does it
it's
mean like women
celibate.
should
I
sleep
don't know
with
why you
women?
say.
And it said
Why
whichever
do people
one.
say celibate? Where did that come from? All right, okay. Go ahead, and hear me out.
You said hear you out?
No,
No, I'm calling the next person.
Oh,
What's up, emo? I
Oh,
don't know why he
hi.
not responding.
We on women should stop sleeping with men. I feel like we should take a pause on that we should take a pause on sex for a minute. Because, yeah, you can have sex if you want to have sex, and we're talking about kinks and weird things as well. You can do what you want. You can do what you want. But we should probably stop having sex right now because our government is kind of messing with our rights at the moment that we've had for a long minute. And, you know, the world isn't
Are
really...
you tapping? Hold on. You try not to tap while you talking. It's a little distracting.
Am I tapping?
I don't know what that noise is.
Okay, I don't know what that is either. Maybe I'm next to something, but dude, I feel like you should be able to do what you want. But we should kind of fix
here's
the
the
way
thing.
that we view sex a lot of the time
Hold up.
as well.
Pause. So the thing about that is, right, it's not about not doing it because it's a consequence. And it's like, I'm gonna withhold this so you can do anything like that. Like using your body as collateral is insane. The point is just that men have normalized a way that we have set it that's focused on penetration and how they look at sex as something, a way of dominating a woman, and understanding that like in that we don't get pleasure from it. And that we shouldn't do it for that reason. It's not because like nobody should be like, oh, I ain't gonna fuck y'all, and when the government passes a bill, all right, we fucking again. That's weird.
Nah, that's probably not what I was trying to say, but I get what you said. I probably
Okay,
said it wrong. But
you can
the way that I
but
was
that's what it
saying
sounded
is
like.
the way things are going now, and with how men and women interact nowadays, I get the body counts in situations like that as well. Because men, when it comes to sex, it gets on who has the highest body
Y'all
count.
stop saying
and
sex.
It's not
Y'all
really
stop saying that
about
word. But go ahead.
intercourse.
There you go.
When we talk about intercourse with people, it's
Hey,
kind of
Buckle.
measured. With intercourse, it's kind of measured. It's not really about communication or togetherness. It's about the count of it. It's basically like a power thing as well.
Yeah, so he
It's
using
not
your
really about
body.
being.
He using your body like he would use an old sock. That's the thing. That's what's happening. And
Yeah, it's
women
like
are
when
told that women told this is this beautiful thing that's happening. Y'all connecting, you being so intimate, but like he's just looking for a wet hole. It's
Do y'all
degrading.
women feel like y'all have more to worry about than a man have to worry about? Like who's more got potential to go through something because of sex, women or men?
Statistically, it would be women.
Statistically.
Statistically, it would be women. I already said that when it comes to STDs, positive STDs statistics, heterosexual women are more likely to have the highest STD test than any other group of women. Lesbian women have the lowest rates of STDs. Also, celibate women have no rates of STDs because they're celibate. So it would be that women have the highest risk.
All right. It was a question.
I mean, that should have been self-explanatory, but okay.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. These days,
You
so
hold
you
up.
got
You
more
actually
men.
think men the way like you're a man. Let's be real. You think that when it
He a
comes to
little
sex
too
that you
old for
more
my
at
dog.
risk? Like, do you think you
Me,
more at risk than a woman is? Like,
Yeah, you a
me,
what
little
is the
too
mere
old
fact?
to not know.
Hold up. The mere fact that she can get pregnant. Like, what are you talking about?
the fact that she can get pregnant,
Yeah.
the
This is why we shouldn't
females.
be sleeping with
That's a
women if you
risk
don't
that you
really
can't.
know.
That's a risk that you can't. Like, women can unalive from having a child. Women can, like, their life expectancy can literally be shortened just because they have a child. That's a risk that will never happen to you. So besides STD risk, besides sexual violence risk, you also will never have the risk of being pregnant. So women have more risk when it comes to sex.
Those are statistics, facts. I'm not gonna argue with that. I'm not. But my thing
Hold up, y'all.
is,
I see y'all on the queue, but I'm trying to make the panel more balanced. Go ahead, sir. Thank you,
yeah,
Douglas.
yeah. I'm not gonna argue with no statistical facts because I could see that being like that. But I'm just saying, in this day and age right now, like I mean, like I come from an age. I'm 40 next month. You feel me? Where you gotta like court a woman, you gotta chase a woman, you feel me? Go through some stuff before you get to the sex part. These days, females are just pretty much
Max,
selling it. I'm on my fault. I'm on my fault. You know what I mean? These days, females are pretty much just selling it. You feel me? So at the same time, I feel like, man, for women to get to that point to be like, okay, we like, all right, let's get it on and all that type stuff. You know what I mean? All that is like on them. You know what I mean? Unless y'all just messing around with men that's taking it and stuff like that. Y'all know for sure
What the fuck
men
is
is
that?
gonna think with both heads.
Wrong
Y'all
picture.
y'all know, what I mean, men is gonna think with that other head. You feel me? That's already is what it is. I just feel like it's more up to the women. You know what I mean? That's why I'm not even mad at the statement. Women should stop. I just feel like it should be more. Females should be more careful with who they with or who they don't with. You
No,
feel
the
me?
thing is
But
that here's the thing. The reason why you don't like the statement is because you're not able to weaponize it and shame women with it. That's why you don't like it. This right here, women should stop sleeping with men, has always been keep your legs closed, whore. Keep your legs closed, 304, right? And it used to be something that was wielded by men against women. So if you think about it, it's kind of like the N-word. White people used to call us the N-word, and now we use it amongst ourselves, and they're not allowed to say it. And they're like, well, why can't I say it? I want to say the word. I want to say the word. And we're like, no. That's how the feeling that feeling, that's what's going through your head right now. You want to be able to use this terminology to shame women, but you don't want them to stop doing the thing. You don't want them to stop sleeping with men because you still want to have sexual access to them. You just want to be able to shame them
no,
you just want to be able to shame them. That's really all
no.
it is. You don't want them to stop sleeping with men. You want them to continue sleeping with men, but also insult them and shame them and call them 304s. That's it.
Drigger said that earlier about that men use that to try to control women, but I technically feel like the verse from Lil Wayne, women are possessive and they want to possess Wayne. I always feel like women are way more possessive than men. It's to the point where in this day and age, men already pretty much got to figure out the mentality of females. So we're just like go whatever.
Hold up, real quick. The fact that you
Uh-huh.
saying females
can
because
I
you
go?
hold up, Chris, because you
What I
DL was
said something
crazy.
wrong?
Hold up, no, men are hella possessive. Y'all be saying that like, oh, I'm a protector. You need to get my protection. You need to submit to me and listen to me, and you can't wear this and you can't go here.
No,
Like
mommy.
that's all.
No.
Hold up, sir. That's all possessiveness, right? A lot of times when women get possessive because you've lied to her and told her you were in a monogamous relationship with her.
And sometimes that's usually the case, but a lot of females come. We all got mental health, but especially in relationships.
Hold up. Ain't nobody saying nothing about no mental health. What's up, Chris?
Yeah, this guy like is like very misguided, and you're too old to not like understand this
No,
conversation.
don't shame.
I,
Don't try to shame
no, let
him.
me finish.
No.
Let me finish. I no, because I thought he was gonna be up here and be educated. I think we should stop, all together till we got ourselves together. You feel me?
I said they'd agree with that. So
Now,
how would
can
you?
I finish, sir? Thank you. So I feel like since I've been on my hiatus, I took a break from sexual activities. I just value myself a little more. You feel me? I don't want to give myself to anybody anymore. You feel me? I don't want to sling smeat everywhere anymore. You feel me? I gotta value myself. Men need to be educated on that. If women, if we're gonna judge women for their body counts, we should also be judged
Oh, damn it.
on how many
Hold up,
women.
shorty. I'm gonna edge you back.
You feel me? We should also be judged. So I think we shouldn't be having smets to be educated about the woman's body, so we know how to, praise it, and not just like dominate it. Even though y'all like, some girls like be dominant, but we gotta
Yeah, but
praise
that's
y'all.
not gonna
Y'all deserve
happen.
to be praised. Well, I'm just saying, as I get older, I
Hold
realize
up, real
like y'all
quick.
deserve to
Shorty,
be
I dropped
praised
you by
for
mistake
all the
because I
things
thought it wasn't
y'all
low,
go
and you
through.
can come back.
And you know,
Yeah, but that's
can
never
I
gonna
finish or
happen. And also, I wanted to say this thing about the what G World said about women are selling it. The thing is that women are not selling it. It's just that every sexual encounter that men have with women, and I'm talking to the women,
Thank you,
every
Jasmine.
sexual encounter that a man has with you is a transaction. So if he took you on a date to the Cheesecake Factory, and you decide to sleep with him, that was a transaction. That wasn't an emotional connection. That
Hmm.
wasn't chemistry. That
Hmm.
wasn't, like you feeling the vibe and you wanting him to. No. He feels like that was the transaction. Even if it comes down to him calling you in the morning and telling you like good morning boo or giving you good morning text messages, he feels like I took the time out of my day to text this bitch. Therefore, she owes me some vagina. That is why men think that all women are 304s and selling their bodies, because in their mind, every sexual transaction, every sexual encounter they have ever had with any woman has been a transaction. I've done something for you. Now you give me this. And that is also why you should stop sleeping with men, because you don't sleep with men. You don't have sex with men. They fuck. Y'all don't have sex together. He F's you. And that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's an object. If it's transactional, it's an object. You got to really look at women as some like spiritual creature that brings in life. They like literally bring
No,
life.
hold on, no.
They like
No, Chris
give
just
life.
talking. Hold up,
So
hold on. Let
I'm
Shorty
not. I'm
go.
telling the truth.
No,
Don't do that to
hold on,
me.
hold on, hold
I'm
on. You don't
honest.
believe nothing you saying. Go ahead,
You
Shorty.
never believe me. Just like I be lying up here, right?
Is it on me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Hey everyone.
How you doing?
So I'm good. I'm good. How about yourself? Um, Women should stop sleeping with men. Yeah, absolutely. I've been listening for I'm gonna say like a good half an hour, and nearly every man that has come up here has you're agreed with the prompt while simultaneously arguing, like almost like y'all are angry about it. But then you turn around and say things like, "Oh yeah, we stop being 304s, and yeah, we should stop sleeping with 304s." It's like there is a psychological component to this, and it's called cognitive dissonance. The men are
Hmm.
crashing out over this particular prompt because of the cognitive dissonance. They are accustomed, they're socialized to belittle, demean, devalue women for even having sex with them in the first place. So when we flip it and reverse it and say, you know what, okay, cool, we agree with y'all. Y'all tell us to close our legs, to, you know what I'm saying, to cut the coochie off. Okay, that's what we gonna do. But it seems like y'all are still bothered by that. It's like if you are bothered by it, then go get you a man. Like you don't have to worry about like any of that. Like the other dude, I don't know if it was one of the dudes on the panel, somebody that was up here earlier. He was essentially going into a whole rant talking about ABs and STIs, and it's like, well, those you don't have to worry about any of those things if if we're not giving up the coochie. If we're closing our legs, you don't have to worry about ABs. You ain't got to worry about STI transmit. You don't have to worry about any of that. So it's like it's just crazy to me. I'm listening to these men, and it's like y'all still want to argue while simultaneously agreeing, but it's almost like, well, you hate to agree with us because we're women, even though this is what y'all have put out there. Y'all have put this out there, and now that we are agreeing with it, it's a problem. Y'all are genuinely bothered. Shut up. Y'all are genuinely bothered by it, and I'm just like, wow, like it's like y'all, this really should be studied, because I'm like, it's something fundamentally wrong with y'all. It's like damned if we do, damned if we don't. So it's like if we're giving up the coochie, we're 304s. If we stop giving up the coochie, it's still a problem. Like y'all need to
Well,
get it
the thing
together in
is,
this.
well, that's the thing. Women are not supposed to have body autonomy. They want to police and control what we do,
That
right?
part.
Because Drika called it out earlier. Like, we're not supposed to say it. They're supposed to say
We're
it.
not supposed to
Hold
say it.
up,
They're supposed to say
Royal,
it.
you got the
Hold up.
request back up. You got echo. They want to be able to say it. Close your legs. So when we say it's like, hold up, like all these things, because it's like it's about us not having autonomy and us
Yeah.
them controlling what we do.
That part, and that's why they're crashing out. That's why they're so bothered by it. It's like, well, we want to tell them to do it, and they don't get to decide whether or not to do it. We supposed to decide, and it's like y'all are weird. Y'all are weird for that.
It's the
Not
same
now.
thing
Like,
with marry before you carry. Men have been trying to shame baby mamas and women that have children out of wedlock for years. Marry before you carry. Don't do this and don't do
mhm.
that. And don't have a baby. Why would you have a baby with a man you're not married with? Okay, so then women are saying, okay, well, I'm not going to sleep with a man until I'm married. And then immediately they'll say, well, bitch, don't expect me to take you out on a date. Well, I'm not going to spend any money until I'm married. Like, which one is it? It's all about shame. They don't want us to stop the action. They just want us to they want to be able to shame us while doing and receiving reward and gratification from said action. They
I
want
respect.
they want you to have their babies. They want to entrap you with their babies. They want to have sexual intercourse with you, but they want to you gotta
Hold up, Royal. Your echo trash.
I
Your
they
whole
want
mic
to
respect
fucked
shame you
up.
while
that,
doing it.
man. Like I said, I don't know what Chris was hearing and stuff. I agree with y'all from the beginning. I said women should stop sleeping. I said if anything I said if y'all could, y'all would have been like most of the times females get in relationships, y'all want to go at it. Sometimes when men want to chase, you feel me? I'm not like trying to down y'all or try to make it seem like this and that, y'all. I'm just saying that if it was possible, it would have been possible. Like ain't nobody coming in and just taking or scraping or anything like that. It's decisions that females make. That's all. That's my only point. But for me to go against what y'all saying, it'd be a lie. I'm very mature and I got a lot of experience, especially Chris that want to know. I come here, I ask questions to really get like a point of view from females, but I'm not going
But you
against
are
what
40
anybody's
years
saying.
old, man. You should know
Females,
this by
bro.
now. You should be educated
What's
on the
women, not
females.
I should
females.
be, huh?
No, hold
No,
What
you
up.
is
should be
that?
No,
educated on
no.
the females.
No.
What's
Don't
wrong with
correct
that?
him. No, he be fucking
Don't
animals.
correct
Don't
him.
correct him. He know
I
what he's
be
talking
fucking
about.
animal.
You
Yeah,
should
you in
be
that BCLE shit. But hold
educated on
up.
a lady's like autonomy by now. You should be like up
Hold up,
there and
Chris. I'm
teaching
about
the
to
youth.
drop you.
Like,
You doing that trolling shit. I don't like. It's
no, I'm
lame.
dead to yo. You don't like
Nah.
when I'm
Where's
being
hold
trolled.
up?
Yes.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead, George. What you want to say?
Yeah, my thing is, it's just like getting a car. I feel like y'all calling it shame, but man, just telling y'all be responsible, drink responsibly, give out coochie
Hold up.
responsibly, live
Read
up
the
box.
prompt. Read the
Oh, read it.
prompt and then respond.
Oh, yes,
No, read it
ma'am.
to
Yes, ma'am.
yourself because you're not answering the prompt.
I am.
Tara,
Let
because
me
he can't read. Like, we gotta be accommodating.
No, he got
Fuck
a
off.
screen read over there. It's
What
going
up,
to read
baby?
this one.
Women should stop sleeping. Women shouldn't stop
That's
sleeping with men.
always
That's what I'm gonna say out loud. Chris, shut up. Y'all should not. You know what
no
I'm
nigga.
saying? Like I said, you got to be responsible. I'm going back to being responsible. All the criticism that men be giving y'all, throw out some of it. Some of it is nonsense, no doubt, for sure. But let it lean you into being responsible, just like getting a car, driving a car. It's not like just because you got in an accident, you ain't gonna put your car up and not use it no more. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Blank.
Thank you.
He
Good
get that
though.
one because ooh Lord.
That's 2 weeks. We got 304. We got fine three. We got fine ass trans women to sleep with. We don't need
Is
to
your
sleep
mother
too.
included in
What?
that?
Hold
What the
up, hold
heck
Your
up.
you
mama is
said?
Y'all
included.
stop talking when other people talking. It's fucking annoying.
He just said we
Let
got
him go.
fine boys. Yo, this yo.
Bye,
We
Chris.
got 304. We got the finest 304. We got the finest trans women we can sleep with. Sleep with yourself. We got
Yeah, he
alternate
like.
ways to get around. We
So
can
hold
get off
up,
on alternate ways now.
hold up. You like dick?
No, I ain't say that.
Hold up. Trans women got dick, sir. You like dick?
That don't mean men like
No,
the
hold
front
up.
part.
No. Trans women got dick. You like dick?
Okay. No.
Yo,
Like you
you
You came
like
up.
said
Hold
the
dick.
up.
finest who to
Hold up.
sleep
Hold
with?
up. Hold up.
I
Hold up.
like
Hold
I
up.
like I like I
Hold
like
up.
butt.
Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, you like butt and dick
I like butt. We don't need the pee piss the pussy no more. We got butt.
and
So
dick.
y'all lost.
Butt and dick. Okay.
Are
So
you? Are you
we
Blake?
can get off on
Blake.
304. We got
Listen
the
what I'm
finest
saying.
304s we can sleep
Hold
with.
up, real quick. Got you. That's what I'm saying. The point is, we ain't got fuck y'all. Y'all got dick over there. Y'all got butt and dick. Y'all
Yeah,
good.
we got pussy
That's
and
it.
butt. We good.
No,
We
ain't
good.
no coochie. Ain't no coochie over there. What's up? Hear me out.
The part where I said
I
What's
304.
up?
told
What's up?
you.
What's up? What's up?
I told you
That
these
boy,
niggas was
he
DL.
is
Yeah,
egregious.
we is. We like trans when we is. Now
It's
what? Now
okay.
what?
It's okay. Just I'm glad
Ain't
that
no
y'all starting
So why
to.
you
this
use it?
ain't
So
Hold on.
why
French.
you
I'm
This
trying to
ain't
glad
use it
that
as an
French.
y'all. Hold
insult?
Hey,
on.
this
Wait
So
a
ain't
why
we
you
minute.
trying
speaking
to
French,
Oh
because this ain't
Lord.
no
Hold.
we.
Hold on. I'm
use it
just.
as an insult?
I'm not using it as an insult. I'm glad that y'all are finally coming out the closet, so women could start understanding that
Yeah,
these
well,
niggas is
y'all didn't want to
gay.
screw us, so we screwing other things. So now what is you? Now what you mad for?
Other things is crazy. But
What you upset for now?
why do you think I'm upset? I'm happy for you that you're living your truth.
I'm
All
just
right,
not in
man.
that we stuff. I understand
No,
whatever.
G
That
World.
boy
He
speaking French
no
and talking about we.
no. Hear me
Yeah.
out. He's speaking for all
I
of
got I
No,
y'all.
got
baby,
I
no,
He's
A
mama.
lot
speaking
of
got a
for
men,
B in
a
all.
French.
lot
I
of
got a
men
B
be
Nah.
in
they
I got
love
a
trans
Damn, how
It's
women.
too
about
many
the? I'm
people
not.
I
talking
got
at
a
one
B. My
time.
first
Hold
semester
up.
of French.
They
I
love
know that
men
Hold
nigga
getting
up.
off
speaking
on
French
trans
talking about
women.
some we.
Hold
No.
up. It's too many people talking at one time.
Let
Like
me
I'm
just
about to
say
drop
that.
the fucking pen. Hold up. It's
Hold up.
too many people talking at one time. Y'all see other boxes lighting up, and then you unmute to talk too. It's annoying. Like that's not how you have a conversation. E, say what you gonna say, and then we're gonna go to hear me out. The rest of y'all stay on mute.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that Blank is speaking for all of the men. He's speaking for G World, Hear Me Out, Zach Page, Jay Butter, Pass Go. He's speaking for all of y'all. Thank you for clarifying, Blank. I love that. That's all I had to say.
Mad for go back to sleep.
No, you're not
You don't
next.
need
Go ahead. Go ahead, hear me out.
Hey, East, chill out with that. Like nobody speaks for me. That boy said we like this friends. But women should stop sleeping with men, man. Like if y'all had if you had to choose
No, he was
between
speaking English. He was speaking
no
English.
that nigga was speaking Gaelic or some shit. I don't know what this shit double entendre. Gaelic is a language. But uh yeah. If y'all knew had to choose between like catching something and being safe, I would be safe. So women should fucking stop sleeping with men. If that's what y'all choose to do. Like I don't know
Do you
why
still wanna? Do you still wanna sleep with women?
absolutely. Like
So why? Hold
Yeah, we
up. Hold
got
up.
we
Hold
got
up.
304s for that.
All right, you gotta go. I can't do this. Then why you up here lying then?
no, like if like I'm look, the woman that I want to sleep with is the one that I chose and she chose
No,
me.
no, no,
So
no, no,
like
no, 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 no. You
there
can't
is no
agree. Hear me out. You can't agree if you still want to sleep with women.
yes I
You can't
can.
agree. No, you
Yes I
can't.
can.
No, because that would include this prompt would include the woman that you want to sleep with.
No. Because the reason that y'all saying women should stop doing it
That
is the
nigga
reason
said
that I
no.
agree with. So since the reason
No,
that
no,
I
no,
agree with
no. Hold
is
up. No,
the risk
no.
of them
Let's
like
hear
having
me
like
out.
danger.
Hear me
Okay, I hear you.
out. Listen to the claim. Women, period, should stop sleeping with men, period.
Oh, then I don't agree with y'all. Y'all crazy. Y'all lunatics. Y'all preposterous.
Okay. So now you understand. You can respond.
No, I still low key agree with you though, but I'm saying no because you crazy.
So the woman that you claim you sleeping with, send her to live. I want to talk to her.
No, absolutely
No, no,
not.
no, no. Send her to
Hey,
live.
look. I just went to the store and I literally told her I have a group of friends that are the craziest of crazy feminists, and I love them to death. And
No,
No,
share
don't
her the
tell her.
you
live.
Don't tell. Yeah, don't tell us about her. Send her over
no,
here. Let us
We
meet
you,
her.
we want to be friends too.
no, hell no, especially
Yeah,
not you.
it's gonna be a good old friend group. We're gonna add it to the group chat.
Thank you, Faina. No, he wasn't there. That's the point. Y'all be living double lives. All right, that background noise getting on my nerves. Hold up, I'm gonna skip you real quick. What's up, Dark Horse?
No.
Okay.
As you know, I've had very extreme views and extreme solutions that I've already shared.
Mm-hmm.
I've got an extreme solution for this one, and it was before your prompt. Thought about this a couple weeks ago. So I think the percentage is probably like somewhere like 5 to 7% of men who actually know how to like please women. So I was going to get them like grouped together. The women would like compile a list, There's some criteria to get on the list or what have you. We'll discuss that later. God damn the airplanes. I hope it's not too loud. And then like there's like I call it a Diddy room. There's someone on the outside of the room, like not like recording it, but just like live streaming it to make sure like nothing goes down that's like abusive, with a weapon, AK or something sitting on the lap. And then like there's things that you can go in and break it up, shit go left. But like only those particular people are getting funneled here who know how to please women, but they're women who've had children, who haven't had a pleasurable experience, who are getting abused, who are getting taken advantage of. So like essentially if you're not reproducing, and you technically don't have to have sex to reproduce, you shouldn't be doing it. Everybody should be taking care of themselves. Those who are like okay with like partnering with someone, it needs to be in like a safe environment. And by that, I mean like security, live video feed the entire time, somebody watching just to make sure shit don't go left. Like that's the only thing that would be safe, because shit go left. People be agreeing to all kinds of stuff by phone and text and conversations and stuff. And when they go down, they don't produce. So, you have the producers. They should have like a high closure rate. I mean, like in the 90s. And if not, they get bumped out of the program. But otherwise, like having sex with randos, like I want to pull everybody from doing it. Like if I find out that you F somebody and it went in like a negative way, like they did something you didn't like and you still went along with it, you can't have sex anymore. If I found out you were the doer, you did something without permission or what have you, didn't like get the consent you needed, you're out of the group. Like it's a select few people, like it's going to be an elite class of people that can even do it. Everybody should be doing it. Everybody has a hand, so everybody can get a nut. Everybody can get a nut, but the part where two people get involved, shit go left, because it's not about the nut. You could have got that morning. And you guys usually do in the shower or soccer somewhere else. So I know that it's not about the actual nut. It's about this other part where you want to do something crazy to people, and that needs to be controlled, like very strictly, like super strict. Because I don't trust you niggas. I don't trust you niggas.
Hold up.
I'm gonna mute up.
Hold up. The fact that you was thinking about a highly secured orgy is insane.
Hey, orgy? 2 people. What you talking about?
Oh, 2 people. You were saying the security outside.
No, the security's for the list. Make sure that the Dark Horse said
Okay, all right.
to make sure that the niggas is on the list.
Yeah, like
Okay.
the list.
I got it now.
I'm specific.
Hold up. Don't drag me. I got it now. Damn.
Orgy's crazy. You niggas can't please one woman. What do you mean orgy?
It would be safer for women though if it was like several women and like one man.
Yeah, and it's called Women Nut First or what have you. So the ones who are in their group already know how to do the women first. The women come first before their clothes even come off, right? But those are the good ones. That's why they're in the 5%. There's men out here who know how to do it, and they still got their shoes on. You didn't get shit out the way. So those ones would go into the group, and then we would, dole them motherfuckers out, and et cetera, et cetera. Like I said, I had this whole plan set up. I just need a place, need a hotel.
Okay, I got you. Who is underneath of you? Go ahead, Maury.
How y'all doing?
Hello.
A lot of times my profile picture confuse people. That's Samuel L. Jackson. I am a female.
We know who that is.
I am a woman. No, I've hopped on lives before and they think that I'm gonna be a dude because they see a picture of a man. I'm like, no, that's Samuel L. Jackson.
Man, we know. We can tell you're a woman.
Okay. So for the prompt, I agree with caveats like the person that just talked. But I just didn't like how y'all got real transphobic with one man. That was kind of weird.
Yeah. Hold up. What did we say that was transphobic?
Y'all kept harping on the front part, the front appendage of
What,
the
that they
trans
got
woman.
dick?
They do got dicks.
They
Hold
do,
up, they
but
got
you got
dick.
harp on it, and there's a lot of men that
Hold
don't
up.
want to deal with the front part.
Hold up. Trans women cover their dick. Like, why? Like, they love the fact that they got dick. The niggas they fuck love that they got dick.
But there's a lot of trans
Hold
women that don't use that. They don't even use it.
Hold up. He wanted dick.
Exactly.
He threw dick in our
That's
face,
not what he
and I'm just
said,
saying
but okay.
that he wanted trans women because he wanted dick. I don't understand what's transphobic
That's
about
not what
that.
he said. I'm just saying, like the way
That's
that
what I
you
heard him say. I heard him say he liked dick.
He said he
That
like
boy
ass and
said
dick.
that boy.
Yeah.
Your boy said you. Yeah, he Yeah, he liked it.
He said he
He
liked
definitely said
butt,
that
but
he liked it.
okay.
He definitely
He
said
said
that.
he liked Dookie and Dick. We could read between the lines. It's all right.
See that
It
right
don't
there,
mean
Dookie,
us.
that
It don't
part.
mean that we
That's the
transphobic because he the
transphobic
one that
part.
said that he want to fuck trans women.
No,
That
that what you just
Hold
said, the
up, hold
Dookie
up,
part, that is
hold
transphobic.
up. Maury.
Yeah,
How often do you talk to trans women?
on a regular basis.
Like on a regular, and you don't never hear
But
them talking about. Hold up, you don't never
no,
hear
I
them talking
do,
about
but it's
the
the
way they be.
way that y'all talk about it is
Hold
wrong.
up. You heard them talk about fucking men and men fucking them and all that.
No,
And
the
we being
majority of the trans
transphobic?
girlies that I hang out with, they are bottoms, so they don't talk about doing that
No, they
themselves.
not. No, that's a lie. They
I
not
said me.
bottom.
I
They
said I'm talking about the
tops.
ones that I
No,
in the
I
community with.
know. Hold up, you
That's
ask
why I
them.
said like it can't be a lie.
Hold up,
I
you
mean, if you're
ask
having
them.
conversation with your friends,
Hold up. So
what's wrong with
your
having conversation with your friends?
you can ask your friends if they bottom or topping, but we can't say they got dick. And they not
I mean,
bottom,
yeah,
they
I mean, if you
topping.
know someone personally, that's not really an issue if y'all having a conversation about that. But I'm talking about like the way y'all are saying it is very transphobic.
So now you want to wag your finger in our face because we said trans women got dick. That's crazy.
No, I'm talking about all the other things, like bringing up something that's
They also
obvious.
say,
Yeah, no,
hold
that's
up,
not
no.
transphobic. Everything else you're
They
saying
also
is.
say that they gonna take out men with their dick. Like I don't understand. I don't know what you're doing in the
What was
background. That shit loud as hell. Yeah, she's home policing us. Like trans women be saying it. They like dick and our niggas like the dick that they got. Now we shamed for doing and saying that. That's crazy. That nigga wanted to parade the dick that he wanted. That's now I gotta be called a slur because they fucking and dick involved. That's crazy.
Let me go. Let me go. What I'm gonna tell you is if there's any man talking about how he gonna smash, crash, F a woman, like there's no reaction about how they describe our bodies, our parts, and what they gonna do with us.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody coming up on the fucking panel to say don't talk about smacks with women like that. Don't talk about her parts. None of that shit. Y'all completely let us get objectified, harassed, talked down on, poured out. But when these trans come, don't talk about their get the fuck out of here. That's the performative shit. That's why I know y'all lying, because y'all don't be in these men's ass when they disrespecting and talking about women and how they gonna have sex with them and what that looks like. Nobody raises a fucking eyebrow. It's just regular fucking Tuesday talk. I'm not listening to that shit no more. The way they can talk about us, we can talk about everybody's smecks. And especially if you bring it up. And he brought it up and you still protecting this nigga, shut the fuck up. Go downstairs with that HR bullshit. Either get in with the conversation and join the fuck in, but telling somebody else what they said is wrong is not fucking happening over here. I'ma talk exactly like everybody else does. It's not special for men where they can talk a certain way about effing a trans or effing a woman and they're protected. What's wrong with you? I'm muting up.
She was
Nah,
policing us.
yeah, I'm glad that you said that though, because yeah, I just wanna, you know, shout out to Dark Horse for saying that, because that's been the conversation. They when it comes to men, the things that they do is sacred, right? It's sacred. It can't be talked about. It's all these issues. They don't never address the misogyny of talking in such a like there is violent terminology about women even to this prompt. The reason why the men want to use this phrase to shame us is so that they can be like disgusting and vile, like close your legs, y'all be letting them smash, they be fucking you be getting fucked. Like they talk so harsh and reckless about women, but as soon as you start stating the truth, it got some woman with her motherfucking cape on coming up to defend men's assholes and they penises. What the fuck do y'all be talking about? Y'all lack your own humanity. You literally do not have humanity for yourself. Everything is everything is what's the word I want to look? Yeah, everything is you want your outside validation. Like you've lost compassion and empathy for yourself, and it's all about trying to get it from a group of people who don't give a fuck about you. Like that was so fucking weird listening to it. You ain't even come address the prompt. You came to fuck that
I did
up.
address the prompt. I said what I said about the prompt. Then I said what I said about trans women. And I'm not protecting men by protecting trans women.
Yeah,
That's
you
weird
are.
that you
And
even
Trans
say
women
that.
are men.
No, they
Trans
are
women are
males. They're not
men.
men anymore, hence the
They're
word women.
men.
No, they are
They're
men.
men.
They
No,
have
they're
They still have
males, hence
XY
the word.
chromosomes.
they still have
That's
XY
males. That is a
chromosomes. They
male.
still
That's a
have
male,
penises.
male, not a man,
but hold on, y'all.
man.
Hold
So hold
on. But
up.
hold
Who
on.
should I listen to? Well, who should I listen to? Because I had a trans woman today tell
Yourself?
me that trans women are men.
Scientists?
And you saying, hold up. I had trans women tell me that trans women are men, and you saying they women. Who I'm supposed to listen to?
I would listen to the scientists. And I've never
Okay,
met
well,
a
so
trans woman that calls
scientifically, they're
herself a
men.
man. No, they're males scientifically.
But can I say
Scientifically, they're
something real
males.
quick?
Thank you, Dark
Scientifically, they're
Horse.
men.
But can I
Males.
say, hold on, can I say this real quick?
Go ahead.
Whatever, semantics, potato.
Not really semantics, but go ahead.
No, hold on, dumber, whatever. This the thing. If you want to say that they're women, how do you get to, like, what? How did you put them in the hierarchy? Why did you put them above women in your hierarchy of
Who
women?
said they was above?
Hold on. Because you're saying that they're women and that's why you gotta defend them, but you're not addressing how everybody, including trans women, talk about women's body and our body parts. They say we're bleeders. They say we have a crime scene every month. They talk about we fishy. You don't have any concern or compassion or grace or understanding about how women's bodies are torn down by trans women, but yet you're here wanting to defend them. So how did you put them at the
I've
top of the
literally never
hierarchy
heard
of
that
women?
before. Never heard
You
that
put them.
from
You
any
put them at
trans woman I've
the.
ever been around. So I don't know what you're talking.
You put them at the top of the hierarchy of women because they're males. That's why. Whether you want to call them men or not, cool. Because they're males, they get to be on top of the food chain as it relates to women, and black women are at the bottom. That's why you're up here scolding us and dragging us and trying to check us and
I
bringing
just
us
said one little
scientists
thing
and all
about y'all
that
being
And
stuff.
identity is not the same as biology, by the way. Just
You
because
talk.
somebody
right, which is
identifies
why I said they're
as
still
a
male.
man, that doesn't negate the fact that they're still male and they still have male-centered
Which is why I said
biological
male.
behaviors.
No, they're men.
Hey,
They're
Smarty
men.
Pants.
Men are adult human males, period. And a trans woman is usually an adult human male. That's it, plain and simple. And for you to sit up here and try to minimize that, you just tried to call us a slur, calling us by saying that we're transphobic,
How is
and
that a
trying
slur?
to
That's so
minimize it,
weird. So
saying that you
homophobic
said
is also
one
a slur
little.
now.
Hold on, by saying that you just said one little thing. No, we're
Yeah.
not gonna let you put that label on us.
Okay, then don't accept the label. That's perfectly fine.
Okay, then
That's,
shut the
we
fuck up. Then
we
let's go
all
to
have our
somebody
own
else.
choices in life. Hell, y'all some weird women. But I do agree with the prompt.
Yeah, you're right. We are women, real women,
Y'all weird women. I said that.
real women.
Real weird.
And you want to come up here
Real
and
weird.
defend fake women. You want to defend
Trans
men.
women.
You're a
I can
fucking
use
pick
like
me.
proper terminology.
You're a
How's
pick
that a
me.
pick me? Because I have like trans friends I care
Pick me
about. Y'all
ass bitch.
weird.
You are a pick
Who's
me.
weird? You're
You're a
weird
pick
for
me.
defending them, bro.
Why? I can't be like a caring person about all
No,
people.
you came up here to defend a man that
Trans women.
pretends to be a
Trans
woman.
women.
That's
Ben.
what you
See,
came
like
up here
y'all
to
just
do. You didn't want to
continuously
defend. You
say
didn't want to defend.
transphobic
Hold on,
shit.
wait a minute. You didn't want to defend the women that he called females, right? You didn't want to defend the women that he called referred to as 304s. You didn't want to defend the women that he referred to as whores, but you wanted to defend the men that pretend to be women.
Y'all did a great job of combating everything that the males were saying that were weird. So I just said something about the thing that you said that was weird.
Girl, fuck you.
You ain't pressed him about what he said. You ain't
Y'all did a
pressed that
great
dude
job
about what
impressing
he
him. So
said,
why
but you
would
want
I
to
need to
press
follow
us.
up?
Like, shut up, pick me.
Why would I need to follow up? That's weird behavior. I'm not about to jump
I
somebody.
just
Y'all did
want
a
to
great
say
job
this.
of
I
reprimanding him.
apologize if I offended anybody with the female. I never heard that phrase, like how y'all saying. I never heard that before. Now that I hear it, I'll be more aware of it. Just like when I heard that you shouldn't call female queens more, you should call them goddesses. All right, but I didn't know that. It was nothing to be offensive or anything like that. That's all I wanted to say.
What we were trying to explain, and I'm not even talking to her directly anymore,
weird,
That's
but the
fine.
men aren't. The men that come up here and talk all kinds of mess, they're not weird, but we
I
are.
said they were
That
weird.
dude ain't
You're
weird for
just
saying what
not
he said,
listening.
but we're
I
weird.
said that the men were weird. I said y'all did a great job at combating the weird men that came up here. So
But
why
it's
would I have to
weird
pile on?
that we pointed out that trans women have penises. How is
No,
that
just the
weird?
transphobia of how you're
How
speaking of
is it
trans women.
transphobic that we pointed out that trans women have penises? How is
Well,
that
it's not
transphobic?
pointing it out. It was the dookie and dick part. The oh you like dick, oh you like dick, oh
They
you
have
like dick.
dick.
Even
He
though
said
he
that he
said
wanted
that
to
he
have
likes
sex with
butt,
trans women.
he said he
That
likes butt. That doesn't mean he
yeah,
likes dick. That's his preference. I'm
trans
sorry.
women
As
have
somebody,
dick.
like, I'm be honest with y'all. I'm a cis bisexual woman that does.
About the lie. We said thank you for coming out several fucking times. Stop playing in our fucking face. We said okay. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for saying a fucking thing that other people won't say. And you still want to define a fucking problem, which is fucking weird that you're going to reach across the fucking fence in a community that you're not a part of to make a fucking problem. When we said thank you, we wish more of you would say that shit. And you up here, y'all are transphobic. You're fucking lying. That's what I'm talking about. When I tell you these fucking allies are fake, this is what I mean. No one had a problem with it. We encouraged him. We said, thank you very fucking much. Get all the dick and all the booty that you fucking want. And you up here, y'all are transphobic. You're fucking lying to us. Just stop the bullshit.
It don't make no sense. And you're right, hear me out. Dude, I said that he likes Dookie and Dick. He said he likes butt. Where does Dookie come out of? He likes
Okay, well,
Duke. He
y'all
likes
can
Dookie
go
Well,
and
the
ahead and
Dick.
thing,
continue to argue back
hold
and forth.
up,
I'm
hold
about to
up,
get in the
hold
car.
up.
Y'all have a
The
Getting
great
thing
way
day.
past the
is, hold
point.
up. She talking about we did a good job correcting the weird men, but let Tuesday that nigga say he a woman, and then she gonna be on his side. That's the crazy part.
Exactly. It's pick me. It's male centered.
That's so weird. Y'all keep saying this male centered, but like I said, I'm about to get in the car. So y'all have a great day.
Because they're males. Even you
Y'all
said
have a
that,
great day.
right?
Bye.
Yeah, it's definitely male centered.
It is.
Go ahead,
He's
Trinity.
probably a tranny. Get your ass out of here.
Hold on, don't. No, I'm gonna just shut you down. Say this for a second.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Trinity.
you can't say that. You can't say that.
Uh, wait. Go ahead. What do you mean?
Are you addressing the prompt?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
I agree. I came up because I agree.
You want to get some context to why you agree?
Um, well, I guess I can start with my personal experiences. I feel that
No, you don't have
there.
to. You don't have to
I'm
tell
sorry.
your
What was it?
business or nothing like that. You can just
Okay.
say in
Okay.
general why you feel the way that you feel.
I feel the way that I feel because I feel that men are men are not really they're not really accessing women's body parts or treating women as sacred, their body as sacred. I feel that a lot of men use our bodies to siphon our energy and to inflate their egos. So it's not even about, the art of pleasing and being pleased, but more so of impressing other people. And I also feel that a lot of women contract things biologically. Not speaking about myself, but from experiences that I've heard, because they don't, like, they just be dirty, like
Thank you, Gabrielle.
they don't disclose the conditions of their health. And they also sometimes, if they're feeling a little audacious, they try to I don't know what word I could use without like sounding explicit, but they try to impregnate you without your consent sometimes as well. And I think that that's a form of grape,
Yeah.
to try and impregnate a woman without her knowing that that's what's happening. I think that that's really dangerous as well, because not only can you transfer infections, but you are also like sacrificing another human being's body for your personal desires or agenda. And I think that that's evil. And I just don't think that our bodies are being, I think that our bodies are being constantly exploited and commodified and not treated as something sacred and living.
Thank you, Gabrielle.
I think that men like overall, they have shown
Hold on,
an
you gotta
increasing
land right here.
decline in just the overall respect for life. And I think that respect for life is a very feminine quality because
Hold up. I'm gonna
yeah,
land
I'm
you right
sorry.
there. You getting long winded.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say this. No, you fine. I'm gonna just say this though. There are no the reason why women should sleep with men, besides like, oh, is expected inside a relationship, or like some transactional reason. Because again, majority of women sleep with women are not having orgasms. Those self-reported numbers, I would challenge even the quarter that say they are, because women don't get off from penetration. That's why the most popular toys is the Rose and the Womanizer, which is clitoral stimulation. And that women have internalized a great fantasy where the man is getting off to her body and she's supposed to get pleasure from that. And it's fucking sick. So basically, like, it's not beneficial to even sleep with men.
Yeah, I do want to piggyback.
Hold up. I'm trying to move the mic around a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you ain't gotta apologize. Did anybody want to respond to what I said?
Who y'all sleeping with?
I agree with what you said, Tara.
Nah, Blake, don't come up here like you ain't just get
I
yelled at
definitely
because you want to fuck the
That wasn't my
translator.
excuse me. I asked a
Now we
simple
can hear
question.
in your tone that you sound
I
very
said, so
defensive.
who was y'all
Hold up,
who
y'all.
was,
One person
It's
at a
not
time.
you, so it
let
shouldn't
me ask
concern
let
you.
me ask the host
Hold
a
up, Smarty
question.
Pants.
Who is you sleeping with if you ain't sleeping with me and host?
Hold up, real quick. I don't know why you concerned, because you already said you want to sleep with men.
I'm just saying though, so
I don't. Hold up. What
is
does
you
it
Rainbow or
matter?
something?
No, listen.
What you
No,
DL?
No.
The problem is with men is that you guys do
Why
not.
does
What
it
y'all
matter to
DL
you?
women or something?
Why does it matter to you?
wow. Hold
Hold up,
on.
Smarty
Wait a
Pants.
minute.
Hey, these women DL like a
Hold up.
Wait.
motherfucker.
Hold on.
Hold up. Dark Horse was talking, y'all. Thank you, Queen.
All right, what I'm answering to the question is that only men see any type of sexual act as something that has to happen outside of themselves and on an object or another person, knowing damn well you take care of yourself every day at home multiple times a day. Only you still see that I still have to do something else, which is strange because you get the nut by yourself. So you need to look at yourself and say, what am I doing that I have to dominate an object or person or animal, whatever the fuck y'all are doing, to still do it? Because it's not about the nut. The nut can happen while you sleep. It's
Hey,
called
Amara.
it can happen on your own. So you need to understand it. So women, the women who have realized, oh, my sexual pleasure is in my hand or in my toy. It doesn't have to go outside of me. We got the
Thank you, Queen.
We're not missing anything. As a matter of fact, the more that we interact with men who don't know how to please women, the more disappointment there is because we're not getting it. So women are retreating to their homes, bedrooms, showers, or what have you, because that's where the pleasure lies, not with you niggas. You guys are out to dominate because you had your pleasure that morning or that night or on your lunch break in the bathroom. Who the fuck knows y'all do? I'm saying that we understand that dynamic of it. And no one's trying to get dominated or abused by men anymore. That's what we're saying. And you still don't get it. You still like, well, who would you sleep with? Nobody, motherfucker. I don't have to go outside to get a nut. I don't, and neither do you. The sick part is that you're trying to convince women that you do, and you don't. It's something else that's up, and that's what you need to answer. Why the fuck you going outside? I'm gonna mute the fuck up.
So y'all women bragging about having toys?
Nobody's
What's the problem
bragging.
with that? Wait, what is
Wait.
the
Yeah.
issue with
What is the
that?
problem
Yeah,
with
Y'all
that?
bragging
absolutely.
on deals and stuff?
Yeah.
The fact
Y'all
that you
bragging
receive
Why
on
does
it
it
that way is
matter?
crazy.
Hey, this shit is
Damn, we
sad.
all go
It's
hand like
sad
you
because
heard.
nobody don't want
It's
to
sad that
because
you
nobody
think
don't
it's
want to mess
Smarty
with you.
pants. You gotta
You
wait.
heard me say you
Hold.
heard me say that. You heard me say we got a hand like you got a hand. It don't have to be a fucking toy, dumbass. We just said the same thing. The same thing you've been doing since you was 9. We got a hand fucking too. You just don't want women to get
These
pleasure.
women
And it's
miserable.
not
Also,
Thank
locked
you,
up
too.
over
Amara.
it's not locked up over the nigga house. Ain't nothing but
Y'all
disappointment over
miserable.
there either. You
How
are
is
the
a
one
person,
who needs
sir?
to
You
the
just
second
listen.
party
This is
that needs to do
Hold
y'all.
on,
that.
real quick. Hold up, real quick. Smarty pants. You gotta mute. Y'all can't come up and just hop in arguments. You just gotta wait to get introduced, okay? Go ahead, East.
I was gonna say, even if we did have toys, it's still there's no big deal. Like, you're the one that's talking about that we are DL, right? If we're not sleeping with them, we're not sleeping. So this is where the shame comes in.
Thank
If
you,
you're not
Amara.
sleeping with men, then who are you gonna sleep with? You're gonna sleep with each other. You're DL. You're DL. Mind you, this nigga just said that he wants to fuck a man in the asshole, right? But we're the ones that's DL.
Thank
Okay.
you, Queen.
And then now we're saying, well, no, we have roses, we have toys, we have, those are our hands. We could do the DJ, go play DJ. Now it's like these women are sick. It's all about the shame. Again, mind you, this is shame. This is him trying to shame us, even though he just admitted that he wants to fuck a man. He's okay with fucking a man in the asshole. That's what I'm talking about. But we're sad
Fuck you
though.
and I fuck you in the ass too.
Ew.
No. Hold up, real quick. No, he's okay with being fucked.
A
That's
lot
the
of y'all, a
difference.
lot of y'all women be getting bent over in the butt too.
How do
Hold
you
up.
know?
Hold up, real quick, y'all. Let Smarty Pants go.
I was just gonna say, like, I agree with what you had said earlier. Majority of the time, women don't get like direct stimulation or like catch an orgasm from direct penetration. We don't. Usually the rose does the trick, and you get a better orgasm than you would with a man when they trying to penetrate, and they really be getting the ego boost from it, thinking they're really doing something, and in reality they're not. And it's just sad sometimes. And a lot of times they like to shame women because they don't that let us
Thank
not
you,
needing them.
Queen.
Us not needing them is an issue. They want to be needed some way, somehow. They want to feel useful. They want to feel relevant. They need to feel some kind of significance or play some kind of role in a person's life, which is why this gentleman is asking, oh, so what are y'all going to do? Who are you going to sleep with? It shouldn't even concern you.
Before we even focus on him, I just want to say this. A lot of women who say they are or not, and it's another weird way that like women are shamed, right? Because we already know women fake it and pretend. We know that like women are not having orgasms. Yet you'll have women who will say, "Well, not me," and they being weird. Like instead of you feeling bad, like, "Oh, must be something wrong with me." No, that woman's being weird. Men have normalized penetration because they want to grape women. That's just what it is.
And another thing to address the prompt, like I definitely do, because after careful observation, it has nothing to do with personal experience, but rather careful observation of what I've noticed seeing a lot of men and how they abuse their power and try to conquer and women, and how they abuse and sexually assault and grape us women and stuff like that. And I don't like it. You don't treat our bodies as if it's sacred. You just want to gain access and gain proximity to us to conquer us. And I don't like things like that. I see how they just abuse everything. Everything they do revolves around a woman. If you are a straight heterosexual man, they get money, cars, clothes, not just for themselves, but to attract a female. Everything revolves around getting access to a
You
woman.
mean women?
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything. My mistake. Everything revolves around getting access to women, to us. They do everything, whether they choose to admit it or not. They do everything to get proximity to us. They get concerned with everything that we do. They always do, and they always have a problem. And then they use shame to try and control and manipulate us. And I don't fall for that BS.
So
Does
why
anybody
is
else want
all
to say
y'all?
something?
I want to say something.
Yes.
So why do all y'all? A lot of women show their body. Also, all y'all be about is like showing your body. If you listen to the rap music, everything is about your body. You're wearing skimpy clothes. You ain't got no clothes on. You're all on Twitter. Ain't got your own OnlyFans. So why is y'all so hypersexual? If Men,
I
if you
would like to
consider men,
respond to this.
just
Why do
No,
you
one
rap
man off
about
of
it?
that. Why you put
hold
that
on, let me
the number
respond.
one thing y'all
Hold
put
up,
in
y'all.
front of you
Trinity
is your
said she want to
body and your
respond.
body. But then you
Go ahead,
turn around and
Trinity.
say, "Oh, men
Hold
ain't
up.
all they wanted to use us and use."
Y'all got listen. Landon, stop. Landon, stop. God damn. Go ahead,
You don't never
Trinity.
cut me. You don't never cut them
So
off when they talking.
I'm about to cut you off, Kramer. If you don't
Cut
shut
me
the fuck
off.
up.
so my response to your question, Blank, is, you know, it goes back to the idea that our bodies are still our own. It still belongs to us. It doesn't belong to the male gaze. It doesn't belong to the rap culture. It belongs to us. So if a woman wants to express her body, you know, with no clothes on, that should be allowed. But the only reason that it's being sexualized is because of the relationship that men are creating with women's bodies. It's not the fact, because a woman's body is simply objective. It's a body. But once you start attaching your beliefs and your ideas and your opinions on it and you start sexualizing it, then yeah, it does become derogatory. It does become a derogatory object. But it also goes back to objectifying the woman's body. When you objectify the woman's body, then it's subject to being associated with things that are perversion. And so, you know, I'm a dancer myself, and I,
Hold up. Before
you
you
know,
hold
yeah,
up.
go ahead, go ahead.
Hold up. Go ahead, Eve.
Yeah, women love their
Hey,
bodies.
last.
Point blank. Period. I love my body. I love my body. I have a full length mirror, two of them in my bedroom for a reason, and also too, I love other women's body. I think that the female form is beautiful. I think that women's bodies are beautiful, and there's nothing wrong with loving your own body. The thing is that men think that everything that a woman does and the point of a woman existing is for their own personal pleasure. And then someone already said it in the comments, and Tara, you saw it. Not one man has gotten up here that said that the reason why women should sleep with men is because they care about women's pleasure. Yeah, everything about like this topic that y'all have come up here to respond to is me, 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 me. So when women get up there on podcast or on their rap albums or anything or Instagram or anything, and they're flaunting themselves, it makes you angry because it's no longer for your gaze.
Get the hell up. Yes, it is.
No, you just said
Y'all do.
that you just said that you were gay. You just came
Yeah,
up
he
here
don't
and
like.
admitted you don't like women. So what
Male
does it
attention to
No,
even
get
matter?
money, to get
You
no,
men,
he
to get
don't.
money. Y'all
No,
be
hold
broke
up.
as fuck.
Hold up. No, he don't like his body. He don't like his body. He
For
mad that when he look down,
buyers.
he don't. He mad that he don't see a coochie when he look down there.
My favorite thing to say is when a man does not believe that women are not trying to F, all I hear is grapist.
You ain't.
Mm-hmm.
That's
A
the
lot of
mind
them is. Just because you ain't don't mean a lot of them ain't.
grapist. The mind of a grapist believes that no matter
It's
what
a
you say
billion
or
trillion women
do,
out here.
I'm talking,
And
I'm talking. A man who believes that whatever you say is false when you're saying, hey, I don't want that, I'm not interested in that, I don't want to F, yes, the fuck you do. How else do you think a grapist believes? How else do you think a grapist moves around in this fucking world? Y'all gotta hear that shit when a man says that. When he goes, no, you don't know what you're talking about. I know you want this D. He's a effing rapist. I'm telling you, those are people who take the shit saying, nah, she wanted it anyway. She didn't know what she was saying. No, I'm telling you, this is the mindset of motherfuckers who take shit when you say no. I'm telling you,
you ain't gotta take nothing from you.
100%. You're going to take it if a woman says, "Oh, I thought this outfit looked good on me," and you're like, "I don't give a fuck what you thought. That shit is for me." I'm telling you, that's how motherfuckers who do not respect consent move around. You don't respect consent.
It's
You don't want no yes. Matter of fact, you like being in control. You like being the one saying, "I decided that you want this D. I decided you wanted a male's attention today, and I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I think I'm gonna do." Absolutely the fuck not. This is the mindset of niggas. I'm trying to tell you, not that we gonna stop doing anything different because this body's mine, always gonna be mine. You don't have a fucking say so in what happens with this body. But the fact that you believe you do mean you to be under the fucking jail.
Thank you, Jesse.
That's it. I'm gonna mute up.
everything is
Oh, my bad. I thought you were still
Bitch
talking.
ass brat.
So let
We
me
have
ask
every
you,
right to be
Blake,
selfish.
can I
What is the
ask you a
problem with us being
question?
selfish?
I was a girl, Smarty Pants. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Like I could be, we
What
could be
is your
selfish all we
problem with the
want.
conversation? Like, why are you so
Brats.
angry about this conversation? You
Cause
already
y'all full
said
of
that you
shit.
don't. You already came up here and admitted that you are a homosexual male, that you don't have interest in what women are having sex with.
I
So
said I'm
why are you
bi. I
so
said
angry?
304s.
Why are you so
I said
angry
I'm
about
bi.
this conversation?
I said I'm bi. I like 3. I like women too. I like femininity. I don't like masculine.
Nobody don't care about
He,
what you like and your
he's
sex and
mad.
sexual
So I
Hold
like
up.
preferences.
I like
Hold up.
304s and I
Hold
like
up. He's mad because us talking about not being dominated by men makes him upset. That's
Mm.
what it
man,
is.
y'all women just DL and y'all weirdos for real.
No, you
Y'all
a
just man
weirdo. You no,
haters.
wait,
Y'all
hold
just
on, East.
man
Hold on,
haters
East.
for
Hold on,
real.
East. You're a weirdo
Y'all
because
just old bitter
you're
man
more concerned
haters.
about us than we are you. You care
Y'all
more
just bitter
about
man haters.
listen, you care more
Don't nobody
about the
even want
fact
to lay with your
listen,
fat
you
ass,
care you
with your
care more
dirty ass
about
either.
you care more about what it is that we're doing and how we have it freedom with our own bodies than you do your own personal life.
When you can't
But
even
then
get the man you want,
you want to call us as women weird?
get the man you want. Y'all mad
Please,
because y'all can't
please
get the man
stop.
y'all want. And y'all
Stop.
get on TikTok and cry about the
Stop.
shit
You on
all
the
day.
same platform,
We can't get
sir.
the man
You
we
ain't no
want.
different. Listen, you can't get nobody. You on the same platform trying to bash us women because we're choosing to not to be abstinent.
Look,
For us choosing to want, some of us choose to want to use roses and toys and things of that nature, and you feel some type of way about it. What does that
young
say
women
about
now.
you?
We like young women now. We
Because
don't
it's
like
the
older women.
transactions. That's
Oh
why.
gosh.
You out of
And you
here.
sound predatory as hell. Like what?
We like young women. We don't like y'all old bitter ass women that'll never get nothing.
You
They
a
can get the
whole
man.
gay
You
nigga.
can't
Like
never
you
get
a
the man.
whole gay
You
That's
nigga.
what
can't
I'm
You
you
what
can't
you
get the
say
saying.
man.
is not credible,
Hold
dog.
up, y'all.
Nothing
Hold
you
up,
say is
Blank.
You
credible.
can't get the man.
Hold up, Blank. Let me
You
ask you a
fucking
question.
dildo in your
Blank,
rose.
Blank, Blank,
You
Blank.
crashing out.
How? I know. I want to ask him though. How long you been identifying as bi?
Since I slept with your ugly ass.
No, I
Mm.
genuinely want to know. How long have you
Now
identified as
he not gonna
bisexual?
say
Because he
he not
didn't.
gonna say it, but
This
Ran
is a
into
but
your
here's the
recent
fat
thing.
hippo
develop. Hold up.
ass.
No,
Hold
but
up, hold up. He's not gonna say it. Me and Drika was having this conversation earlier about how like they shifting like homophobia onto women and saying that we're the cause of it. And as men get closer and build community online, whether it's toxic or not, like now they more comfortable with identifying or coming out. And these are the DL men. That's the crazy part. Like
yeah.
how prevalent it is. If
How
y'all think
you a
about
gay
all
woman
the
trying to talk down on the
hold up, all the men who been coming up here, think about it for the last few months, talking about, oh, y'all just mad because the trans women look better than y'all. Like that's why I said they got dick, because it's clear, it's important that we understand that they're talking about men. The reality is like these niggas is like shifting to something that's interesting. Like they all want to come out
your
now and they
fat?
want to fuck each other. No, y'all want to fuck each other, and then y'all want to say we the one causing it. And I think it's interesting. But I love that for y'all. I love
But
that for y'all for real.
also too, Tara, what I was telling you was when we was in Drika Live
Bro,
last
it's
night.
crazy.
Hold up. When we was in Drika Live last night, not last night, but when we was in Drika Live, where they were saying that now they're calling women DL. Now that women are all of a sudden women are DL. This is a good example because it's okay if I'm DL if women are DL too. And that's why they're trying to say, well, you know, if you're not going to fuck a man, you must be a lesbian. But if a man got up here and said,
Hard.
actually, I'm celibate and I don't, if a man got up here and said, I'm celibate and I don't have sex, they're not going to say, well, if you're not having sex, then you must be having sex with a man. No, that's only reserved for women because they know a lot of these men are DL. They are homosexual. They are gay. And we've been saying it for so long. Now they're starting to have to come out. But the only way that they can come out is if they both sides of the fence. Y'all know how men love to do the both sides of the fence. Well, it's both sides. It's both the problem. Men and women do both the same thing. Well, I can be a gay man as I could be a DL man, and that's okay because the women are DL too. That's why they're doing that.
But men was DL
Can I
first, so
add? May
how
I
you gonna try
add,
to put it
Ease?
on
No,
I
I'm
want
saying
to add something to you, Ease.
before you
They
move.
say
DL
they try and
first?
shame. Wait, they try to shame women and say, "Oh, you DL and you're lesbian," when women don't even have a problem with coming out if that's their sexual preference.
Who
Women
DL?
have
Who
no
lesbian in
problem
here?
with admitting that. So you saying that as an insult means absolutely nothing to us. Whether we choose to
In
do
here.
that or not, whether
Yeah.
we choose to do that or not is not even your business. But for some reason, you
In
seem
a
to
minute,
be
because they
obsessed. Some reason your gay ass, your punk ass
DL
seem to be, listen, your punk ass, punk, with your punk ass,
down.
you seem to be obsessed with us, okay? You're obsessed with us for whatever reason.
DL.
We don't they're
Man,
mad
shut your
because we
punk
don't
ass up.
lose social standing like they do. We don't
With
lose, like
DL.
when he admits that he is
Stop.
Dark Horse, you trying to
No
say
one.
something?
Yes, I am. No one's trying to debate women being DL. Letting him get off y'all top.
Are you a lesbian?
It's not about
That
women being DL. Don't answer no questions about that. Don't ever defend that. What I'm saying to you is that he has said that women are 304s. He's talked derogatory about women. He has not talked derogatory at all about fucking men. He don't like women. I'm telling you that he is a predator. He is a rapist and he hates women. He's not bi. He don't like women.
oh
Everything he said
yeah.
about women has been on some fuck shit. He has
Don't
not
tell me
in
what.
any way thrown any slurs. He has not said anything negative about fucking no boot hole. He's all right with that. It's the women he has a problem with. He doesn't deserve a woman because he is dangerous and does not like them. He shouldn't be in vicinity of no women because he is the one that's going to harm them because he don't like them. Everything he said has been
No woman.
completely nothing but negativity. And he said in a most loving, generous, syrupy, caressing way about the butthole. That's okay with him. So he just stay the fuck over there. It's not no fucking bye. It's not that he needs to be out here for both of them. He won't the boot. And it's fine. I want you to be over there with the men where you belong. What I'm saying is leave women the fuck alone. We don't need to hear that bye shit. Your conversation is talking about nothing nice at all about women. You don't like women. You should not be fucking them. You
That's
talking
something
about
nice to
young.
say.
You talking about 304s. You talking about how you gonna whore them out. Nothing loving about it. Go where you love and go where you are loved, which is where those fucking
Bring
men
value.
are, and leave women the hell alone. And that's
Value.
Yeah,
it. I'm
I
gonna mute
don't
the
think
fuck
Dark
up.
Horse,
Y'all
just to
ain't no
clarify,
value.
hold on. But just to clarify, I don't think that he's
Hold on.
bisexual.
Y'all ain't no.
I don't think that he's
You and me.
bisexual. I don't think he's bisexual at all. I
Bias.
believe that he is a full-blown
Bias.
homosexual man. Absolutely. He's definitely a full-blown homosexual man,
Want to
but
bash
it is
men?
his way to ease
Men.
into admitting that he is gay. That's really all it
Men
is.
talk.
But first, before he can fully admit that he's gay, he has to come out as bi or DL, but he
He's
can't do
gonna
it by
die.
himself because men don't like to take accountability by themselves, so they have to drag us down with it. But the thing that he doesn't
Some of
understand
that
is
bad
there's no loss of social
feet.
standing when it comes to women being gay or lesbian. We don't lose social standing. We don't Our friends in our community doesn't excommunicate us. Our mamas still love us. Our best friends are still our homegirls. We're
Hear this
still going to
shit.
get
This is
invited
full
to
of shit.
we're still going to the group chat. We're still going on the girls trip. But that's not the
Hey,
same for
bias.
your culture. That's why
Y'all
they
like
have to come out as bisexual.
yeah,
Hold
women
on.
lying.
This is why he has to come out as bisexual, because his homeboys will say, "Oh, okay, well, at least you still like a little bit of pussy, right? I mean, well, you still like a little bit of, you still like women, right?" And then eventually he finally gets to ease on into being full-blown gay. But I don't think that he's bisexual at all. I think that he is a full 100% homosexual man.
That's why I said these men who want to sit around and talk shit about women and they nagging women, talking about women can't do this right, the women like think about it. A man talking about women 304s, if he's straight, that don't make sense. Like, why would you be mad about women fucking? The reality is like these men be exposing themselves, and I'm just saying that like because of the way the conversation is going on online, a lot of them are more comfortable saying it now. With that being anonymous though, because he definitely wouldn't come up here on his main profile. He definitely not gonna say that like to the woman who he lived with. They're not gonna say that. But I think it's interesting.
This is a good ass live, Tara.
Go ahead, Queen.
Hold up real
No, I
quick.
was gonna say.
No,
Oh,
Queen
go
was up
ahead.
here earlier.
Yeah, I
Loopy,
was.
are you a
Wait,
troll? You a
so
troll,
it's
Loopy?
wait, the debate is women should stop sleeping with men? Like,
Yeah, you're a troll.
I'm not a troll. I'm genuinely not a troll. Let me just say something
It's
real
not
quick.
a
That's what the
Somebody,
word.
debate.
child.
I just want to say something really quickly, please.
Nah, I don't trust you. Go ahead, Queen, and then we'll go to Jafar.
Say it in the comments.
I'm glad y'all
Um,
enjoyed the live. Make sure y'all tap the screen. Send heart me's and gift. Support. Support the people on the panel since y'all like it. Real quick, if you here every day, like y'all who here all the time, especially y'all who be messaging me talking about when you gonna go live, y'all need to be subscribed. Just so y'all know y'all should have been subscribed. I be side outing y'all. Go ahead, Queen. Thank you,
yeah, I was
Tasha.
gonna say to Issa's point about us not losing social standing, because even when I tell men that I like women, like I like men too, but I'm for the girls. And whenever I say that, they try to invite themselves. Like whenever I'm centering women or I'm talking about my love for women or my sexual and emotional attraction for women, they love to keep centering
Thank you, Bree.
themselves. Like, you know, like when girl on girl action, they love to just try to insert themselves in it. Like I like girls like they eat. So even when we say we're attracted to each other, that is still not like an indicator to make them leave us alone. They still get pleasure and like gratification from seeing women like each other and engage with each other. So even us dating each other and saying, hey, we're gonna be for each other, that's not enough, because that's still not keeping the niggas away. Do you know how they approach lesbians and how they treat women
Thank you, Adrian.
who do engage with each other? They are continuously harassing them, like, and trying to insert themselves. So yeah, to Issa's point, we don't lose social standing from being with each other or from being lesbian or gay or however you want to chalk it up, because they still come onto us even when we say we're lesbian. Like that doesn't stop anything.
Wanted to hang out with us. It doesn't stop our parents from loving us. Like it doesn't stop anything. Women can be lesbian. That's what y'all so mad about, is that we have that much freedom. But y'all the ones that put yourselves in that prison. Y'all the ones that set this system up. Y'all the ones that glorified lesbians so much. Y'all, oh, she lesbian, she might let me get in on da 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 da. Y'all the ones that did that. Thank you for that. But we don't lose our friendships. We don't lose our communities. We don't lose femininity. You're the one that loses masculinity when you come out as gay. You're the one that's perceived as feminine when you come out as gay, not us.
I got a mod break for 30 cents a day. You can support Tara. It's $10 a month. It averages out to about 30 cents a day. She goes live 7 days a week, sometimes multiple lives. But for 30 cents a live, you can support Tara. You should join. You should become part of the team. I think it easily. Thank you. Give me the background music. The 30 cents a day is crazy. But that's $10 a month. Y'all tip more than that on the DoorDash Uber Eats order. Y'all tip $10. Not the meal. The meal $50. But y'all tip 10. I don't understand why when y'all come over here and y'all learn something every day before you leave here, it's not worth 30 cents. If she go live for 3 hours, it's 10 cents an hour. I need that out, y'all. I need that 10 cents. I mean, just do it for me. Somebody join. Just one person. One person. If I got to throw a box up here and give somebody a free super fan, I'm going to be pissed off. But please do it. I'm going to go ahead and mute back up. Go ahead, y'all.
Thank you, Dark
Oh,
Horse.
I
I
wanted to
appreciate
say,
you.
oh, go ahead, Jeff. I wanted to say
Yeah.
something. I just remembered.
I was just
Sarah,
about
I'm
to
gonna
say,
hold on real quick because I want to make sure I get my coins back. I'm gonna resubscribe, but if I lose this page, somebody give me a membership, please, because I'm so scared of this page. I might subscribe on my backup, but no, I love this page. Somebody give me a thing if I lose my page, y'all. Go ahead, Jafar.
Gabrielle,
Thank
thank
you for
you for
subscribing, Gabrielle.
becoming.
Thank you, Gabrielle. I
Go
appreciate
get the
you.
VIP stickers. Y'all thought y'all seen stickers. Y'all ain't seen stickers till you get the super van. Gabrielle, put them all in the fucking chat. Those are elite ones. You need those in your life. Put them in there. I'll go ahead, baby.
okay, about what Tara said, like you hit the nail right on the head.
about how these men, they go against what they saying. Like they not speaking, they not hearing what they saying. They going against is what they saying is going exactly against their own
Thank you for
interests.
subscribing, Ease. I
So
appreciate
If I
you.
lose this page, Tara.
so what you would call that is counterintuitive. Like, why would a straight man not want like pressure a woman not to have smecks? Like, why would Jay say don't have smecks? And but they know that they want smecks the most out of anybody. So why would they say, "Oh, this is wrong. Don't have smecks"? Why would they shame y'all? It's counterintuitive because you messing up your own, avenue of what you want. Like, you want it. So why are you like trying to shame or like deter people from giving you what you want?
Because they don't like consent. It's about the chase. It's about them being able to get the woman who it was hard for him to get it. They love that. They love the chase of it.
Exactly.
They're predatory. They don't like the woman who say, here, they put it in their hand and say, here, let me give it to you. They don't like that because it's no
Exactly.
chasing that. It's no dominance in
Yeah,
that. So they like to be able to
it's
prey on the woman who say, oh, I want to wait till this and that, knowing damn well you don't have no intentions on waiting till marriage. This woman want to be in a monogamous relationship. You don't want that. But if you get her, then it's proving a point. You was able to prey on her and get her to change her mind. So that's what they like to do. They like to prey on women.
Yeah, so they want you to do it, but they want you to feel bad about what you're doing. They want
Hey,
you
Infinite.
they want you to feel shame about what you're doing. It's not like they want you to feel shame about it. That's what I'm saying.
Jafar, is they don't no. They want to shame you. They don't give a fuck if we feel shame. They want to get over on us. It's all about their feelings. Men don't give a fuck about how women feel. They don't give a fuck if we're happy, glad, sad, mad, drink a motherfucking
Thank
pop
you,
of Coke. You know what I'm
Gabrielle.
saying? They don't care about any of that. They only want
Yeah, that's what I'm
it's all
saying.
about how they feel. It's all about the coercion. The reason why they shame women that
Thank you,
sleep with you
Tasha.
on the first date is not because they don't want to sleep with her on the first date. It's because they want to
Oh, thank you,
feel
Tabella.
like
Thank y'all
they've
for
got over
gifting.
on you. This is why men don't have sex with women. They fuck women. That's really all it is. They don't have sex with you. No matter how much a woman,
Thank you, Lynn.
how hot and heavy you are, and you want to hunch this man, and you want to be with him so bad, it doesn't matter. He doesn't think that you're having sex with him. He thinks that he's fucking you. He thinks that he's getting over on you, that he tricked you, he bamboozled you, he done led you astray and run your ass amok. That's how he has to feel in order to dominate. That's the domination part. That's the coercion part. They don't give a fuck if we feel shame. They want to be the ones to inflict the shame.
Thank you, Gabrielle.
Thank you, Gabrielle.
I agree. They definitely do.
I wanted to say something before I
even
forget. Go ahead.
without the chase and the shame or whatever, that's my point. Like, if women being sexually active as a man who want to sleep with women, it doesn't make sense to be upset about that. But what you want to say, and then we go.
I was gonna say too. I try to tell men all the time that how patriarchy affects them because somebody else has to define what masculinity is for them.
Oh, you talking to a
Like,
doorknob?
yeah, because like the guy who came up who was saying that he's bi, whatever, like that. Like, you can be who you are, come out, do what you want. But the thing is, the shame comes in because men have set up what masculinity is. So don't be mad at us for you being what y'all say, the PONK, because at the end of the day, men define what masculinity is. They have set that up, so y'all don't get a detour from that. We as women, I can define what femininity is for myself. If she want to be a stay-at-home mom, if I want to cook and clean, if I want to be celibate, whatever I want to be, I can be that because I define what femininity is for me. Y'all let other men define what manhood and masculinity is for y'all. That's the point of why I keep trying to tell them that patriarchy affects them negatively, but they don't understand that because they holding on to that little bit of power they get. Because these niggas is broke. So that little bit of power they have over women to be able to have dominion over them, they holding on to that instead of just letting it go. That's why y'all can't. Y'all will never be free because y'all holding on to that shit. But hear me out. I don't give a fuck about your sky daddy, bro. Like, at all. Period.
So
And
I
why
would
y'all keep
say
bringing
this:
religion into everything.
instead of wasting your energy trying to educate them niggas, just cuss them out because they don't listen to women. Period. That man will die a slow death just to spite you. What's up, Lynn?
Hey, how y'all doing? Um,
Hey.
Women should definitely stop sleeping with men. Like, sleep with men the least amount as possible. Like, the very least amount of possible. Like, oh my God. Ration the ass. Ration it. Um, yeah.
Ration the assin. Y'all heard it
They
here
don't
from
give a
Lynn
fuck.
first.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about
Lynn,
like
did you just
they.
get here? Because I had a solution. Did you just get here?
Yeah, I did just get here.
Damn, I had a solution. I got a solution for it. So
I didn't know we was live and Drika was in the same spot as me and she didn't pull my hand. She didn't grab my hand and say, come on, twin, it's time for us to go. Or nothing. She just left
it's the
me.
multiple pages.
She
It's
been
the
here for
multiple
hours too.
pages. She been on
Get
mute.
two devices. Ain't my fault you don't got multiple devices.
But yeah, I was saying that there's like, I said like 90, I said 95% of them can't, but it's like a 5% like population of men. Um, who know how to get, women like satisfied in the bedroom. And when I say that, I don't mean you telling him left, right, up, down, harder, slower. Like there's one who know how to listen to your breathing. They know how to see if your heart rate increases or changes. They know how to read your body language. Like they're trying different things. Oh, that ain't motherfucking working. He got a whole repertoire of things he can go to get you that. Like those are the motherfuckers who are intuitive, right? Who know how to read women's body language, what have you, talk you through it, all the things, right? We're going to put them in a place, right? Like a hotel. And then we're going to make sure we've got multiple cameras set around at all angles or what have you. And then I'm going to be on the outside like Diddy, live streaming, not recording, just live streaming, because anything go left, I'm going to come in with my AK, put it to the back of his head and tell him to get the fuck out, right? But he has to make sure he pleases women first, and then
It's
y'all get up and
already a
go off.
no, Dark Horse.
Right. So,
It's
but
already a
but it's a
no.
way to make sure that if you participate, and if I find out you was in it and you ain't getting no nut, you can't come back either as a woman. Like it is a nut only space. And this whole women having babies, women being married and they ain't getting nothing and all that stuff and keep having smacks, I need to snatch all of that away. Like that does not need to be allowed. Absolutely not. You can get your own pleasure as a woman. You got a hand and he got one too. People linking up doesn't need to happen. It don't even need to happen for children. He can FedEx that goddamn sperm over somewhere and you can FedEx your egg. Like it doesn't have to happen if it's not understood that there's a mutual benefit or what have you. And women first. That's it. That's all I was going to say. But that's my option. I was thinking about it and I was like, how can we have it in a safe way and like guarantee success? Like if the man's like, closure rate drops below like anything below
Mm-mm.
95%, then he has to go. Like
Mm-mm.
that's
Please
it.
stop. You
Yeah,
are
it
making
works.
me
This
uncomfortable.
It
this
works.
society
Dark
seems
Horse.
very scary.
Hold on, Dark Horse. Every time she comes up with this idea, it makes me laugh because she's saying that we should take a specific group of men and concentrate them in a camp. And if they don't act right, then they gotta go. And
Yes.
I'm like,
Absolutely. But listen,
Hey,
Aiden
East,
put
don't
it,
that
the
sound
red
like
pill man already say y'all only want 10% of the men. What
and
they just
East?
said?
East,
listen,
don't that
because
sound like a final
everybody's not a
solution?
pleaser.
that's the
Everybody's
final
not a
solution.
pleaser. Everyone's not a pleaser. And we only need like 1% of y'all to keep the population going. Most of y'all are redundant. Most of y'all are redundant. Like,
Yeah,
let's
that's
be
me,
honest.
and I know
We
what I'm
don't we don't
doing.
need the number of men that we have here to reproduce. We just need not to be
All
cousins.
y'all
We need
need is
enough.
me,
We need
baby.
enough not to be cousins. That's about it. Which is not 100% of these motherfuckers. So yes, we need to keep the ones who have some sort of value. And I'm telling you now, if you're talking about smecks, like most of y'all are gonna be X'd out of that value equation. It's just not it. She's not nutting every time. I'm telling you, and no one should be having sex. No woman. Period. I better not even
But
hear about you thinking about it. You got a hand, take care of that
I
and go to fuck the
swear
can
to
I
bed.
answer the
God.
in
Hold
this world
on,
is
hold on. I'm cussing you out after this. Like, mark my words, I'm cursing you out after this because you have George in the comments and then requesting up, and that's your fucking fault for saying that shit. That's you. Why would you say that, Dark Horse? You
George
got
think
these
that he
You
niggas
gonna
have you
get
excited.
heard
in.
George talk
No,
before? George doesn't even talk like a pleaser. I don't think I've seen
I
anybody on the
know,
app
but
who
I'm mad
talks like
that you have,
there's no man who even speaks
Dark
like
Horse.
a
This
pleaser.
is not something that you talk
I'm
about on
telling
TikTok
you.
live. No, You bring it all the annoying men out who think that they can be the person, And that's your fault. That if George come up here and start talking and pretending, I'm cussing you out. I promise to
George
God.
is a creep. He's
I
already been
know, and
designated
that's
as a
why I'm gonna
creep.
cuss you out. Cause the creepy niggas be wanting to come up and pretend like the person you talk about is them. Come on now.
Nah,
No.
G Work talking about it's him, baby. You don't even know the difference between female and women, so we know it's not you. So you already off the list.
Y'all, can I answer the prompt?
I'm gone.
Hold on,
Um,
everybody answer. Oh, go ahead, Jafar.
I ain't never answered the prompt. Like, women should stop sleeping with men. As a gay man, my opinion on this, yes, because a lot of women are not in the same position, like power wise, for it to be equal, like for it to be an equal exchange. Just because when it comes to smecks, like the risk outweigh the benefit for women and being with men. But like when it comes to like gay relationships, a man, it the risk is not as high. You know what I'm saying? Because I can like kind of like I can handle a man. You know what I'm saying? A man is like I'm still on the same. We on the same. We like man to man. I can stand off with a man. But for a woman, it's harder because y'all are like, it's a power imbalance. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, we agree. That's why I said I was gonna be outside the room with Diddy and the AK. I said that. Got to be safe. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Mind you, they don't know what consent is. Most of these men do not know what consent is. So that's another reason why we need to stop doing it. They don't even know what consent is or what the prerequisites for consent lead. They don't even know. Like, no, ask them what consent is, and they won't even be able to tell you what that is. But they know how to coerce women, though. They know how to do that.
Queen, I'm gonna drop you for an app real quick because everybody else is
Okay.
mine. You can come back though. What's up?
Scent is a perfume by Giorgio Armani.
Mute up. You're not talking about nothing. What's up, boss?
Look, I was going to say, but I don't get. I don't get the question. I really don't.
Hold on, you've been commenting for a long time. What you don't
I know this.
understand? There's no question mark. It's a comment. You agree or disagree?
The comment is coming basically just from y'all, right? Not all women. You hear me?
It sound like It sound like a baby need to be raised in the background.
Nah, them grown ass kids and dogs. But what I was finna say, yeah. So basically, you ain't saying all women. You just saying basically y'all that feel that way.
No, it say women. Hold up. How is it that when I put men on the screen, y'all always assume it's all, but when I put women, y'all be like, oh. Like, no. Assume it's all women like y'all assume all men. What's up, 30?
Thank you, 30.
Hey, 30.
Yeah, he ain't taking care of them kids, which is another reason why you shouldn't sleep with men.
And then he called them dogs.
What he said, grown ass and then kids, which is an oxymoron that don't make sense. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Thank you, 30.
You don't have any response? We know you unmuted. We can hear the dogs in the background.
Yeah.
I
And the
So
ain't got
kids.
nothing to say.
I'm trying to catch our logic on not sleeping with men. If y'all stop letting men stop sleeping with women, who the fuck gonna be born around here?
We already born.
Thank you, goddess.
How long you think you gonna live if everybody stop it, goddamn it, having sex?
The same amount of time that I would live if motherfuckers continue
What do you
to
mean
have
by
sex.
that?
Alright,
Duh.
so what I'm saying is this, basically. So
What do you
basically,
mean?
what I'm
What do you
saying is
mean? Hold up. What do you mean? How long you think you gonna live? What is it? What are you talking
okay.
about?
Say today, all women stop sleeping with men, all men stop sleeping with women. Where in the fuck? How long y'all think we supposed to live? How long the world gonna last?
The world.
FedEx the sperm if you only care about the baby. If
How
you
the
care
kids?
about fuck,
or do you care about
How?
fucking? Wait, if
Who?
you care about the kids,
No.
FedEx the sperm. You don't care about the kids. You care about fucking. Otherwise, you would just FedEx the sperm and like, let me know when my baby's here. But you don't give a fuck about no
Who the
goddamn
fuck?
kids. Shut up.
No. That's the fact. Who want to have goddamn have kids by just anybody?
Well, hold on, wait a minute. Boss, you a Christian?
I ain't none of this shit. I don't believe in none
I
of
was
that no
about to
dumb
say,
shit.
cause then don't the Christians say that y'all can have babies from the rib? Just snatch one of your motherfucking ribs out and make another baby.
Yeah.
But also,
I see.
like,
I see why the men ain't up here, cause y'all don't even know how to answer the shit y'all put up here.
We answered it already. It's not a
Now you
necessity.
did.
It's not a
Okay.
necessity to have
To
sex with
live, it is.
another human being or object. It is not a necessity to life. You have a hand. I
Is you
explained, and
crazy?
no man has
God
been able to
created man. God
explain.
created
You
women. He
have
created
not.
us with a dick.
It
He created
doesn't
y'all with a
matter.
pussy.
All
I'm
He
right, so
didn't
then he
create
can
telling
no
make
guy
he
like
can
he
create some more
got
no.
people.
look.
We
He
were
ain't
not
put
created.
no
Ain't no God.
goddamn
Ain't no
sponge
God.
to stuck our nut out
Ain't no
and squirted
God.
in y'all without
We
our dick going in
but
y'all.
we
like, why
said
you
ain't
care
That's
no
what
it.
happened to the world when
ain't
you
no
not
God. Or
here?
get your
Even
rib,
without God,
Why
boss.
you care about the
Choose a
longevity of
fight.
the
even
world?
without God, there is no logic way to
There
have
is
fucking sex,
none.
to
Yes,
make
there
kids other than have
is.
sex
Listen, boss,
outside
you
of
were
the look.
if you were listen, if women
Now
stop
I'm
having
talking
listen,
about outside of the
hold on
goddamn it
real quick.
and
All right,
sticking the plastic
this is the
fucking
solution.
shit in y'all, the
If
squirting
women
nut in
have
y'all.
stop having sex, if women stop sleeping with men, right? Then what the men got to do is go down to the sperm bank, stick the sperm up your asshole, and have a baby. That's it.
Clock it.
No, I
That's
want to know
it.
why, boss. Listen, boss, I'm gonna go with yours. I'm gonna go with yours. If it's for procreation, f her one time, get the baby, and never sleep with her again. If it's that, but that's not what y'all fucking want. She can do it one time when she ovulate and get the baby, and I'm like, all right, I'm pregnant. Don't come back around here. It's not about no fucking babies.
And
You
why do
know it's
they
not,
care?
because you're not gonna
Why do
not
they
touch her
care?
ever again. Like, I got my baby, I'm good now. That's not what it is. You don't give a fuck about no kids. You trying to fuck. And that's why I said y'all got plenty of holes, objects, animals, other things. You ain't gotta bother women with that, because it's not about procreation. It ain't about no fucking kids. Because you're not gonna leave her alone after no fucking baby. Stop lying.
Also, too, if women start sleeping with men, we could still have babies. We could still. There's
The
plenty of sperm
banks.
banks. There's
Yep.
plenty of sperm banks. We don't have to worry about it. We don't have to worry about having not having no babies. If women really wanted to be mothers, then we could go down to the sperm banks and go have a baby. It's y'all problem. So technically, the world would continue. You're just never going to be needed. Unless we need somebody to mow the grass or take the trash out, because y'all always say that's what all y'all good for anyway.
No, I got
And why
that.
do they care about what the world gonna be after they not here no more? Like, why do y'all care about that?
That's because they don't give a fuck. It's just them trying to make a way for us to feel bad for not giving them no coochie. They don't
Like,
care about they don't give a
it's
fuck about all
yeah.
of the data centers. They don't care about the hole in the ozone. They don't care about the microplastics being found at the Mariana Trench. They don't give a fuck about
You
none
don't
of
care
the
about no water
artificial
neither.
genetically modified ingredients in our food. They don't give a fuck about absolutely nothing. But let them not get no motherfucking pussy.
Ease.
Oh Lord.
I think they'll fuck
That's
the
just
hole in the ozone
validation.
layer.
You got a point though. I wasn't with you until you said it like that. That
Because after I'm not here no more, I don't care what happened to this world.
Motherfucking polar bears out here about to be
That's what
extinct. That
Jafar.
motherfucking
That's what
polar
men
bears
say.
floating
Women.
on little ass
But
icebergs.
women are concerned about community. We worried about our children and the generations to come. And men are not, but that's because they're selfish. They truly only care about their existence, their 30, 40, 50 years, whatever they got here, and they don't give a fuck, which is why everything is going to hell in a handbasket, because they have to have immediate gratification. Fuck what's happening for the next generation of the world to come after. Women are worried about community. We're worried about preserving what we have. We're worried about rolling back some of this shit that we don't need. Men are saying, let's find something new to build. I need a taller skyscraper. I need more of the earth's resources that I don't have to have. You can walk to the fucking store. You ain't got to have this car. You can live in a goddamn home that's built by wood. You don't have to have these fucking bricks. They don't care. They're going to continue to
Yeah. So this
grape the earth and grape women for resources until there's nothing left. And the earth is fighting back. The earth is saying, y'all trying to make me go extinct. So the earth is saying, we ain't going to keep birthing as many boys, which is why the birth rate for boys are going down naturally, going down on its own. It's not dealing with that shit no more. It's starting to see who is taking, who is the one continuing to chop this down, dig up this resource, continue to put more pollutants in the air. They see what's happening and the earth ain't going for it no more. Y'all just got to wait and see. And the men who don't care, the earth is hearing you loud and fucking clear. Oh, great. You don't care. I wanted to make sure I want to keep the ones here who do care. That's it.
because they pretending like they care about their legacy and what's gonna happen after they not here no more. Like they being facetious. They not being genuine at all.
And that's why the Y chromosome disappearing now. That's why y'all motherfuckers ain't got no Adam's apple. And y'all voices be high. Back in the day, niggas used to run around sounding like James L. Jones. Now y'all up here sounding like motherfucking Maya Rudolph. Silly of me to think that I could ever love you. Like, y'all some high voice, soft hands ass niggas. And that's why the world is going back to normal, where there is a higher population of women than men.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, I don't really care what happened after all this gone.
Thank you, Lola.
Like, I'm worried about my afterlife. What's gonna be after Earth?
Nothing. It's a wrap. Ain't nothing
I
after
prefer
Earth.
that though. I low key prefer that.
Ish, you seen my comment?
No, what's your comment? Let me see. Oh, your
Terry,
girlfriend listening to me? Yeah. Tell her to hit me up in the DMs. We need to talk.
Absolutely not.
Tara about to end it, so I gotta finish the verse. You're just a lover out to score. I know that I should be looking for more. What could it be? You I see. What could it be?
Y'all sound a hot ass motherfucking mess. Y'all know that, right? Don't be messing up. I like silly. I don't know what the fuck y'all was doing. Thank everybody for coming and supporting the live. I appreciate it. I think we finished this topic out. I didn't like how at the end of yesterday, but I think today is good. We done with it. Yeah, that's it. I see y'all niggas tomorrow. Y'all take care. Thanks for all the support, for real. Thank you, Gabrielle. Thank you, East, for subscribing.